Hey, no bagawaya, no bagawaya. Mas my son, mas my mia, mas my tree, mas my fit, mas my sleep, mas my dad, mas my dad, mas my dad. Listen, no bagawaya, no baga. Listen, no bagawaya, no baga. Mas my no bagawaya, no baga. Hey, young boy, mas my tea, no baga. Grab me. Kwansma, Otaradam, Otenkodi, Otenkotro, Kwansman, the tin inside, Kwansman to be a man, Tim, Kwansman, Equi, I didn't know she, Kwansma, then what? I did this is with the Kwansma, visit no bagawaya, no bagawa, no bagawaya, no bagawa, visit Kwansma, Kwansma so, Kwansma feet, Kwansma so, Kwansma da, Kwansma di, when you are who dead, yesterday, no bagawaya, no baga. Is it? No bagawaya, no baga. Passma, no bagawaya, no baga. Hey, now, pass my thing. Look, no baga.
I don't care about repercussions. If I like it, then I'm touching. You can't tell me how to act, man. That is not up for discussion. I got Kev behind the mic. I got Cool Day on production. So don't even part your lips to talk. You cannot tell me nothing. Nah. Big man, think you stunting, huh? Lil Whip, new kicks, think you something, huh? Nope, in a way I'm digging your grave. Bet your life before the song ends you jumping, yeah.
No bagawaya, no bagawaya, hey, no bagawaya, no bagawaya. Mas my son, mas my mia, mas my tree, mas my fit, mas my sleep, mas my dad, mas my dad, mas my dad. Listen, no bagawaya, no baga. Listen, no bagawaya, no baga. Passma, no bagawaya, no baga. Hey, young boy, pass my thing, get no baga. Hey, pass my jet, pass my fat, pass my jet, pass my fat. I said no bagawaya, no bagawaya. Hey, no bagawaya. No bagawaya. Pass my jig, pass my fire, pass my hands, pass my pop, pass my bro, pass my jam, pass my seat, pass my can. Listen, no bagawaya, no bagawaya. Hey, no bagawaya, no bagawaya. Pass my son, pass my mia, pass my tree, pass my fit, pass my sleep, pass my dad, pass my hands, pass my jam. Listen, no bagawaya, no baga. Listen, no bagawaya, no baga. Pass my no bagawaya, no baga. Hey, young boy, pass my thing, get no baga. Grab me, Kwansma, Otaradam, Otenkodi, Otenkotro, Kwansman, the tin inside, Kwansman to be a man, Tim, Kwansman, Equi, I didn't know she, Kwansma, then what? I did this is with the Kwansma, visit no bagawaya, no bagawa, no bagawaya, no bagwa. Visit Kwansma, Kwansma so, Kwansma feet, Kwansma so, Kwansma da, Kwansma di, when you are who dead, yesterday, no bagawaya, no baga. Listen, no bagawaya, no baga. Passma, no bagawaya, no baga. Hey, now, pass my thing. Look, no baga.
I don't care about repercussions. If I like it, then I'm touching. You can't tell me how to act, man. That is not up for discussion. I got Kev behind the mic. I got Cool Day on production. So don't even part your lips to talk. You cannot tell me nothing. Nah. Big man, think you stunting, huh? Lil Whip, new kicks, think you something, huh? Nope, in a way I'm digging your grave. Bet your life before the song ends you jumping, yeah.
No bagawaya, no bagawaya. Hey, no bagawaya, no bagawaya. Mas my son, mas my mia, mas my tree, mas my fit, mas my son.
enkwasi aba ye sole ane ye to monhwe ekwan na esi anipa ntimi nko manso kwasi aba enipa to nkwasi aba mpanimfo sole aka akase anonim to muntimi nya kwan nipa ne nam fom aka abetima ekwan asi nipa nkoma ese nipa ya leda ke ma ka ntimi mesene nko kwasiafo amampanimfo nkwasiafo ene mote asiafo enkwasi aba ye sole ane ye to monhwe ekwan na esi anipa ntimi nko manso kwasi aba enipa to nkwasi aba mpanimfo sole aka akase anonim to muntimi nya kwan nipa ne nam fom aka abetima ekwan asi nipa nkoma ese nipa ya leda ke ma ka ntimi mesene nko kwasiafo amampanimfo nkwasiafo ene mote asiafo enkwasi aba ye sole ane ye to monhwe ekwan na esi anipa ntimi nko manso kwasi aba enipa to nkwasi aba mpanimfo sole aka akase anonim to muntimi nya kwan nipa ne nam fom aka abetima ekwan asi nipa nkoma ese nipa ya leda ke ma ka ntimi mesene nko kwasiafo amampanimfo nkwasiafo ene mote asiafo
say President Akufo-Addo was so here Juma on card the crowd or buy sentimental hatiti why one can be or buy why na manfo enti nene menya we wadaroma say wo munya wa quick say na kan ibibi busa enti me busa wo buy fie akaka na fie na o mo busa sa no wanu yi edema won say.
Well, I'm surprised they beat me busa because some of the things there it's obvious. For instance, Akwanya and Ashanti has some of the worst road network. It is a view. Bia Kumasi Ankasa. When I took Kumasi to me, who said, Acquire Nam Kumasi, and then they were frased. Addition. A pum die. All this, the comments here, and I say, it said there were 1,824 projects. In the 3 years, 10 months, I may buy or Asantimai. 774 NEA and 1,150 ongoing. And I'm talking about in all areas of our national economy and national life: education, health, infrastructure, seriously, roads. All these areas are areas that have been affected by the Juma Yoni. So be a bakase on the Indiana Negana Hana Minimity. I think it is clear to everybody the work that has been done by the NPP government and myself. And it's evident in the life of people. For instance, agriculture. I don't think for the last 10 years, last 15, 20, really for long that I can remember, have I seen Ghanaian agriculture performing so well as it has been performing these last 3.5 years under the whole program of planting for food and jobs. And it's not by accident. It's not because India is the rains or something. No, it's not by accident. It's but the result of policy. Correct policy. So the 2 or 3% rate of growth of our agriculture, and that's 6, 7, 8%. Ghana today is an exporter of foodstuffs across in West Africa. The main markets of Ghana, yet Techina and Agogo, every day. Your radio stations, they're investigating journalists. Send somebody to Agogo. The trucks that are coming in from Mali, from Niger, from Nigeria, from all across Burkina Faso. It tells you that our agriculture is working very, very, very strongly. And no Kobe. And a man by the side, Yaria by year, I'm not sure about the and saying, I said that I Mikasa and Hutsa banana. Also, because of the state of food supplies, and yet as sharp and as deep as it could have been, but for the therefore agriculture working well. So yes, I think that there's a lot of work on the ground which the government and I have done in these last 3.5 years. I'm very, very confident, sir, and I'm also for more for the money.
NPP pen churbaka mbangta nelgam punelaka betungana atun. Churbaka umunane, iya mupumutake. NDC pen mupumabala mbangananga medana. Tuana NDC de bale de tunan malamban na borna. Kotokraba anyong NDC lenga. Cape Coast abogba pal NDC lenga. Ho akun lampal NDC lenga. Circle asan pacha na tayen NDC lenga. Kaswa asan pacha na tayen NDC lenga. Bridge a window pal NDC lenga. Biskubi abaden be into E-blocks na NDC lenga. Dawa a window pal NDC lenga. Ga East a window pal NDC lenga. Komewu a window pal NDC lenga. Afari a window pal NDC lenga. Ho anyong NDC lenga. Kajetia anyong NDC lenga. Renewable University NDC lenga. Wa akun lampal NDC lenga. Kumasi akun lampal mbewa nepone na NDC lenga. Tamale akun lampal mbewa nepone na NDC lenga. Terminal 3 NDC lenga. Tuwana NPP ngana lemban na bona. Nima ananchong NPP lenga. Medina ananchong NPP lenga. Kumasi ananchong NPP lenga. Ho ananchong NPP lenga. Tumai nanti John Dramani Mahama na Prof Nana Opokwa Jiman 2020 anayupone nenelton.
The infrastructure debate. NPP borrowed 137 billion cedis in 3.5 years. NDC borrowed 54 billion cedis in 4 years. Here's what the NDC accomplished with 54 billion cedis. Kotokraba Market, NDC. Cape Coast Stadium, NDC. Ho Airport, NDC. Circle Interchange, NDC. Kaswa Interchange, NDC. Ridge Hospital, NDC. E-Blocks, NDC. The Dawa Hospital, NDC. Ga East Hospital, NDC. Kumewu Hospital, NDC. Afari Hospital, NDC. Ho Market, NDC. Kejetia Market, NDC. Renewable University, NDC. Wa Airport, NDC. Kumasi Airport Expansion, NDC. Tamale Airport Expansion, NDC. Terminal 3, NDC. Nima Toilet, NPP. Medina Toilet, NPP. Kumasi Toilet, NPP. Ho Toilet, NPP. The difference is clear. Vote for John Mahama. Vote JM and Jane 2020.
Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I invite you to spare a moment to walk through with us the length and breadth of this country and see what, just in a sneak view, we are about to show you. A video documentary that introduces today's presentation.
Just see black and white in a world from
Here is a 38-in-1 cubicle private water closet facility for a rural community in the Ashanti region. The government is building over 1,400 of similar facilities for communities with no or disproportionate access to toilet facilities in all regions, plus 200 multi-unit flushable latrines, and has distributed over 17,000 units of Dignity toilets. Also, the government has built 4,765 toilet facilities in communities where open defecation is pervasive. All of these together is providing decent places of convenience for over 8 million people whose options would have been cut to either open defecation.
Most of the toilets in the data that we have just seen, that we in the table, are toilets that have been built under the One Constituency 1 Million project. But that is not the end of the story. We have about 6 projects under the Toilets for All policy. We have built 28,485 household toilets, 12,972 toilets have been built. Then there's ongoing construction of the Gaslit project. 5,000 toilets are being built there. The government of Ghana household toilet program, they're building 1,900 toilets there. And rural sanitation model and strategy program, 40,348 toilets serving 3,000 communities. And then under the urban sanitation pilot project, 21,332. So under the Toilet for All program, at least 109,000 household toilets have been constructed, benefiting 856,000 people. This is quite remarkable. And because of all of this investment that has been made in the toilet infrastructure, 5,498 communities have been declared open defecation free. We are building a nation. We are not just building infrastructure. I thought building infrastructure, anybody can build infrastructure.
I've recently been listening.
And Kwasiaba, Solia, near tour. Monre, a quan as any pentimencono. Manso, Kwasiaba, any parton Kwasiaba, Peninfo, Solia Kaka, Sienumto, Muntimina quine. Nipan and Nam former car, Abetima, Quayasi, Nipan Coma. They send Nipayale Daka, my kind to me, Messenenco. Kwasiafo, a man Peninfo, Kwasiafo, and Nemote. Kwasiafo. And Kwasiaba, Solia, near tour. Monre, a quan as see any pentimencono. Manso, Kwasiaba, any parton Kwasiaba, Peninfo, Solia Kaka, Sienumto, Muntimina quine. Nipan and Nam former car, Abetima, Quayasi, Nipan Coma. They send Nipayale Daka, my kind to me, Messenenco. Kwasiafo, a man Peninfo, Kwasiafo, and Nemote. Kwasiafo.
Council, the national security.
Okay.
In some polling stations, but in almost all the polling stations, you either had the police and the Ghana Immigration Service, and in a few we found that they had, staff of the national security as well.
And these gentlemen said to be from the national security, were you told why they were present?
No, we were not told why they were present, but they were not. I may have to add here that they were ordinarily clothed and they were not armed.
There are reports of persons purported to have come from the national security who were actually armed at some polling stations. Are you aware of that?
Not at all. From the reports we have received from our field officers who were monitoring, there were no armed security personnel at any of the 137 polling stations.
There are also reports of intimidating presence of certain masked men in black and brown uniform who were wielding arms in some of the polling stations. Are you aware?
There were no masked men who were wielding arms in any of the 137 polling stations. All our reports that have come in and the monitors who have monitored, including members of the commission, did not identify any of these armed masked men at any of the 137 polling stations.
Are you saying that you have actually investigated and you can confirm that
yes,
of a truth there were no masked men at any of the polling stations? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Now, you said you have cited the Codeo report.
Yes.
That report makes it very clear that there were masked armed men at some polling stations. What do you have to say about that?
I still stand by, the reports we have received that there were no masked armed men at any of the polling stations.
out of Sabe, I see Janik quality. It is a swat for an ending for the new nearby, I see Janik quality.
And Quasiaba, Solia, near tour. Monre, a quan, I see any pentimencono. Manso, Quasiaba, any parton Quasiaba, and Peninfosalia carcass, and Numto. Muntimina quine. Nipan and Nam former car, Abetima acquaintance, Nipan comma. They send Nipa Aleda Kemaka and Messenenko. Quasiafo, a man penning form Quasiafo and Nemote. Quasiafo. And Quasiaba, Solia, near tour. Monre. A quan I see any pentimencono. Manso Quasiaba, any parton Quasiaba, and Peninfosalia carcass, and Numto. Muntimina quine. Nipan and Nam former car, Abetima acquaintance, Nipan comma. They send Nipa Aleda Kemaka and Messenenko. Quasiafo, a man penning form Quasiafo and Nemote. Quasiafo.
Transportation. And the bad leadership has affected every part of it.
My business has dipped. The currency has depreciated. You can't even get it to buy. You can't pay our staff. You know, you're thinking of laying off your staff. Now it's actually tough.
The total denigration of the office of the president, the total lack of respect that in bulk, in mass, individually, Ghanaians now experience when you talk about issues pertaining to governance, government, the president.
This thing that, you should show respect. The other man is stealing, he's killing you. Why do you have to show respect to him? In Brazil, what happened? If the young man called Sule Muntari was not brave enough to slap somebody, yes, do you think we would have known what was going on? No.
For me, it was very reminiscent of the 70s during a champion's time, which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you know, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
And Quasiaba, Solia, near tour. Monre, a quan I see any pentimencono. Manso Quasiaba, any parton Quasiaba, and Peninfosalia carcass, and Numto. Muntimina quine. Nipan and Nam former car, Abetima acquaintance, Nipan comma. They send Nipa Aleda Kemaka and Messenenko. Quasiafo, a man penning form Quasiafo and Nemote. Quasiafo.
As leader of the NDC, I wish to serve notice that we shall do our part to ensure that our country remains peaceful and that the electoral process proceeds smoothly. But, and a big but, let nobody assume that we will accept the results of a flawed election.
Good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version, streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This show is With All Due Respect Extended Version. It's an international show. We're streaming on 27 different platforms. 27 different platforms. 8 platforms are taking the lead. Our main platform is With All Due Respect on Facebook. With All Due Respect on Facebook. The second platform is Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Also, you can watch us live on Periscope. With All Due Respect on Periscope. Also on Instagram, look for With All Due Respect. On Twitter, look for With All Due Respect. And all social media platforms. Any platform you see as a social media platform, we are there because we're streaming on 27 different platforms. This is an international show. My name again is Kevin Taylor. This show is being produced by the GOATS team from 5 different states in the United States of America. They are doing a great job to make sure you're getting everything live on your gadgets, on your phones, on your TVs, wherever you're watching us live from. I would like to say good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Today, we have lots and lots of things to talk about. We'll be running through things. Some journalists are being picked up. We're going to talk about SAMIRA BAWUMIA's silence on how Fulanis are being treated in Ghana. We'll also be delving deep into the Zongo 7. Today, I'll talk to my Zongo brothers and sisters. We're getting close to the elections. The NPP government, do you think they care about the Zongos? Do you think they care about you? You are my brothers and sisters. Today, we have to take our time and reflect on issues. They will be coming to us. Politicians will be coming to us. We need to be asking questions. There are things that we need to be asking and getting answers right now. Not just answers, reasonable answers. So if you're here with me today, it's going to be tough. Let me tell you, today's show is 18 plus. 18 plus. Some pictures are very gruesome pictures. I'm going to show pictures, dangerous pictures, disheartening pictures. So if you don't have the heart to stay here with us, please don't watch this show. I'm giving the notice first. Today's show is 18 plus. 18 plus. You should be over 18 years to listen to this show because the pictures are over 18 years and over. So it's going to be a tough show. It's going to be a very straightforward show. We are not going to mince words. The family is here. I'll be saying hello to the family. If this is your first time watching this show is With All Due Respect extended version in 4 segments. This show is in 4 segments. The first segment is what we call the hello segment, where I say hello to the family. The second is what we call the social media segment, where we go on different social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere, pick stories that are making headlines and explain the stories or break it down for our viewers to understand. The third is the editorial of the day. The fourth is when I allow the family, when I say the family, people listening to us because they believe in the truth. Remember, today will be the maiden edition of Osekre's Vibe. Today is going to be the maiden edition of Osekre's Vibe. Loud Silence Media, with all due respect, we have a segment on this show whereby we are going to take a critical look at the numbers, analytical show. This show is an international show. We are going to take our time, just 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Those who are interested in the numbers, who is winning on YouTube, who is winning on Twitter, who is winning on Facebook. Osekre will be here with me in the next 5 to 7 minutes to explain it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention because this is a digital platform. This election is going to be won on social media. This election is going to also be won on the ground. So it's very important we break things down for Ghanaians to understand. Osekre's Vibe is going to be live today. I'm going to show Osekre's Vibe. He's going to be live today to tell us what the numbers looks like. What are the numbers looking like for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo? Or what are the numbers looking for John Dramani Mahama on Twitter, on Facebook? Who is taking the lead? Whose messages are being read? Who is getting a lot of traction? This is what we do here. We take the game to another level. If you're here with me, I'd like to say good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and thank you for being part of today's show. Welcome to With All Due Respect extended version. My name, once again, is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. Tell a friend to tell a friend, to tell a girlfriend, to tell a cousin, to tell an uncle that Kevin Taylor and the Ghost Team, we are live, and here we speak truth to power.
Why are you running? What's your debate? Why are you running? What's your debate? What's your debate? Why? Why are you running? So what's the way you do, man? Fabe what young court debate? Some Muhammadian ninja. What man? Where is your faith? Man, penina wouldn't draw. What kind of like day? Na me tell so. Some drop a man me don't point it. Young men when I will see so. Ghana for will be a soon. I'm a woman into your home. Prosperity will judge you. Muhammad and Kai South Radio do so. Business scandal. Cash for seat. America. Ghana card. PDS. Excavator. No would you be? One man Ghana. Kasi Betonia. What do I your mind? No, everyone. Don Muhammad win here with song. Begging and one man and still Kong Kong. Question and touchy. Bribery. GPS. Why we? Boss 15 million contaminated. Hey, yeah. BAWUMIA wahe dollar yi dwane wouldn't trust I know free nyame awufo nyane wo bin chene mame debate ne dia mutimi nyane bogu nyuma we see you clearing agent you do good cathedral get for heaven for online get a green book your achievement SHS yeah exams no answers appointment ex-girlfriend yeah who are mine abane dia mama pa so won ti ase dia da atosu bibi ba enyumuni asa
welcome back to the show. Against the 4-2, welcome to the show. All the against and the haters, welcome to the show. I know you guys have taken the front seat. I'm not for complaining. I'm starting show no crampo. The family themselves crampo no. Ya bakra yetumi hu omudin bo omudin. Jack. Against the front seat. Okay, bibia omo to din. O pa mo kro mo nko. Omo baso a omo nko so omo so omo nko. Mese mo nko ne eni angase enye show against the force that be. Omo beji front seat. Family no crampo ya show mo yehu omo. The main family members no ya show we hu omo. Omo din kra kwa share against the front seat, but still you make sure we find the family and talk to them. Let's say hello to the family quickly and then do Hazakes. All right. El Billy is watching me live on Facebook. AJ Adams is here. Thank you very much, sir. Zainab Ibrahim is watching me live on Facebook. Also on YouTube, I can see Daniel Boatin on YouTube. I can see Maugbe on YouTube. I can also see Abdullah Adam on Facebook. Still on YouTube. On YouTube, Wild Alert is on YouTube. Raina Yakub is on YouTube. Indego Lydia is on Facebook. Raina is back again on YouTube. David Agbeshi. Okay, producer just sent me a signal. Tell them to share. All right, yesterday we were able to do 3.2 shares. 3,200 shares at the end of the show. Today we're going to cross the 4,000 shares. I know. Dolly, we will cross the 4,000 shares. So when I see by your name share, I'm going to mention your name. Sharon is caring. Focus Man has shared. Thank you very much. Alex Kwame Amano Aqua is telling us he's part of this family. Thank you very much, sir. Watching us live on Facebook. Also, Amwa Kwati Elijah is representing live. Richard Hansen Yeboah, no shaking. Thank you very much. Alice Mensa is watching us live on Facebook. Isaac Osei is here on Facebook. Frederick Amegbe is live on YouTube. Niado is live on YouTube. This is with all you for extended version. I'm saying hello to the family on YouTube, on Facebook, everywhere, all platforms. All right, Elizabeth Joyce Akolo is live on Facebook. Frederick Amegbe is back again. Niado is back again. Abdul Hamid Al Hassan is live on Facebook. Usman Laiwi is also watching us live on Facebook. Who else is here? Ajami. Jack Adana Jami. All right, let's move forward. Richard Ama is live on YouTube. Eben Mensa is live on YouTube. Who else is here? Let's see. Eunice Boy is live on Facebook. Pel Aflakwi is representing live on Facebook. Akanue is also here. Steve Kodjo is watching us live. Nanaya is watching us live. Abba is watching us live. Francis Agra, how are you doing, sir? You also watching us. Richard Ama is live on YouTube. Eric Koma is here. Florence Dapa is here. Isaac Asasi AEC is represented. NDC NPP, which of them has the biggest scandal? All right, Jealousy Dly Omli Kote is watching me live. Jack Udini at sick. All right, Kevlon Mola, sir, how are you doing, sir? Amma McGold is representing live on Facebook. Who else is here? Adiza is live on Facebook. Also, Samuel Nyan is representing live on YouTube. Jack Ajamoha. I names na Ajamoha. I'll try my best to pull them out. George Boama is live on Facebook, watching us live. James Aqua is live here. George Boama is back again. Larry King Sanuk is representing live on Facebook. Eben Mensah is watching us live on YouTube. Richard Ama is live on YouTube. Abu ADDO is also watching us live on Facebook. All right. Who else is here? Saying hello to the family. A former schoolmate of yours says you don't remember NPP, that you are lying. Okay, Philip Kwabla Azido is saying that a former classmate of mine says that I'm not MPP, I'm lying. Why? The former classmate, why? Then you be my girlfriend? Masa, no homo for here. Does he know everything that I know? Masa, Uncle Pepe Binda. Laudi is also watching me live. Kwabna Deborah is watching me live. Agboga John is live on Facebook. Tete Emmanuel is representing live on Facebook. Vice Man is here. Yunus Wanap is watching us live. Rafiu Ali is representing live on Loud Silence and TV network. Also, Lubi Ibrahim is also watching us live on Facebook. Pakol is live here. Gonja Barracks is also live here. Watara Nkoro is also watching us live on Facebook. Lurking Wolf is also here, and 30 other people are watching us live. I'm trying to get this thing right, man. It's tough. I'm trying to get everybody in here. Could you say he's also live on Facebook? Adiza Aglonu is watching us live on Facebook. Adiza is also here. Adiza Aglonu, yes. Edwin Bonnie is live on Facebook. Let's go through this. Hashua Ali is also here. Abdul Rahim Hosni is watching us live on Facebook. K all the way, that's Adiza Aglonu, is also here. Some of the networks, yes, some are frozen. So lots of them, like 3 platforms are frozen now. I'm trying to get the names out. Let me try this one. James Nogbe is watching us live on Facebook. Abdul, Samaila, Sadiq, Bashir, all on Facebook. Skywalker Modezi is also watching us live. Umar Yakub is watching us live. Let me try and find those who have shared the show. If you have shared, I'll see it here, because when you write share by your name, I will find it. George Ampofo is live on Facebook. Lurking Wolf is watching us live. Ladies and gentlemen, the names, everything is frozen here. I'm trying my best to get everybody mentioned, but it looks like every single thing is frozen. We have thousands and thousands of people on this platform, on YouTube, on other platforms, trying to watch us at the same time. Everybody trying to text, everybody trying to send their message across. The system cannot take it anymore. Thank you very much for being part of this family. Who else is getting this here? Nana Benin Quason is representing live. Alice Lababol is here. Emil K. David is representing live. We are focused, my friend. Adeshino Nash is representing. Stay blessed. Thank you very much, my friend. Ofori Adeniran is also watching us live. That's all that I can see. Mauli Evans Kujo, Lucky Abalu, Florence Ama is also watching us live. Asari Michael, Mohammed Zakaria, Isaac N. Akana is watching us live. Romeo Christopher Gamo is live on Facebook. Kwashi Semaka is also watching us live. Jersey Stokes Dobo is also watching us. Regina Afrifa is watching us live. Ama Diana is watching us live on Loud Silence TV. Joseph Grant is here. Rosina Morris Adams. Rosina Morris Adams shared. Thank you very much, Rosina. Ama Banini shared. Thank you very much, Ama. Beloved Kobe Zoo is also watching us live. Abdul Nazir, Jamel, Kevin. Let's link up. All right, sir, I hear you. Divine Akute is here. Abdul Nazir is here. James Edu is representing live on Loud Silence TV. Latif Rati, I think it was your birthday 2 days ago. Happy birthday, my friend. Moshi Market, Vivian Aga, Nuruddin Dantata, thick name. Thank you very much, sir. Prosper Yao is representing live. Tete Ben is here. Yusuf Isa is representing. Isa Yakubu is also watching us live. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. Now, I'd like to tell you this. Before we go into our social media segment, this is what we have to do. Let's take 8 minutes of our time and watch the Osekres Vibe. This is the maiden edition. In fact, this is the launch of Osekres Vibe on this show. It's going to be every Tuesday. In fact, because this is the first edition, that's why we are actually bringing it out on Wednesday. But every Tuesday and Friday or Thursday, you will see Osekres Vibe on this show. It's all about the numbers. He's going to tell you who is doing well on social media. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo or John Dramani Mahama on Twitter. Who is doing well on Twitter with the numbers? Who is getting more engagement? Who is sending the message there? Is the incumbent doing well because he has the money on his side to push his words, or the opposition is not doing so great because he's working on the ground? There are so many dynamics into this election. Election 2020 is an election that will change the dynamics of our election, of our democracy. This is the time. Spend some time. Let's sit back, take your time and listen. These are figures. 8 minutes. Let's watch Osekres Vibe and then go forward with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Osekres Vibe.
This is the Elections 2020 Analytics Show. My name is Ishmael Osekre. I'll be taking a detailed look at the numbers behind the best performing posts and updates by both President Akufo-Addo and John Mahama over the last 30 days on their platforms. And I'll be telling you where each of these posts rank in popularity, in interest, and in engagement for both candidates. As it stands, Nana Akufo-Addo and the NPP are crashing the NDC in various social media related metrics. Here are the numbers as they stand for their number one performing post as of September 30th. The combined page growth on Facebook, Akufo-Addo. Combined page growth on Twitter, Akufo-Addo. Facebook combined engagement, Akufo-Addo. Twitter rate of engagement, Akufo-Addo. John Mahama and Akufo-Addo have consistently kept a gap of about 600k followers between each other on Facebook since I started tracking them about a year ago. On Twitter, it was a wider gap. Mahama was leading that. Mahama has been looking to close that Facebook gap for a while now, but Akufo-Addo has been relentless. Now, John Mahama has more followers on Twitter. Having said that, however, that gap is at about 100k followers. A gap that if Akufo-Addo has been aggressively closing. The really puzzling thing about the Twitter numbers is that Akufo-Addo has more engagement, more likes, more retweets than John Mahama, even though Akufo-Addo has relatively less followers than John Mahama on Twitter. This is likely to be attributed to the fact that Nana is the incumbent. It's also possible that Nana is more aggressive on his social media. And it speaks to an inbuilt advantage of the Akufo-Addo campaign for having sort of led the social media campaign strategy much before John Mahama took that to the next level. Another reason for the gap could be the amount of money both campaigns are spending. There's very little time to the elections. My understanding is that the NDC is prioritizing door-to-door outreach over social media. Why both approaches are not happening simultaneously isn't quite clear. I've been studying some of the ads being run by some of the campaigns, and I've noticed that there is a huge disparity in the amount of money, in the strategy, and in the targeting. I will not be including social media ads in my analysis for now. What I would say, however, is spending online is necessary, but social media use isn't just about boosting or spending. Ads must be strategic and informed. It's about analysis, analytics, and the strategic use of data to inform in order to be concise in targeting. Quality is often rewarded than quantity. So messages must be crafted, factoring in keywords, timing, location, and high impact visuals. Because social media is also about knowing what your opponent is up to and how to effectively counter their strategy while building an advantage for yourself and generating momentum to keep yourself moving forward. At 1,227,337 combined followers on John Mahama's Facebook page, 7,392 people joined over the last month. His page had an overall engagement of over 859,186 activities. The 7,392 new followers on his page resulted in an 11% uptake in followers for John Mahama compared to the 6,643 follower growth on his page last month. John Mahama had 105 Facebook posts to his page during the last 30 days. The 105 posts were 45% higher than the number of posts he put up on his page last month. With an engagement rate of 859,420 activities on his Facebook page and 105 posts last month, John Mahama's average engagement on his Facebook is 8,185 actions. Those activities are 14% lower than last month's 9,448 actions. At an average engagement per post at 0.67% and an average engagement rate per page at 70%, John Mahama's average engagement rate per post is 13% lower than the 0.77% engagement per post received last month, while the 77% of engagement rate per profile is 25% higher than the 55.77% engagement rate per profile he received last month. Here are the total number of activities on his page. 718,833 reactions, 61,476 shares, 76,149 comments. Nana Akufo-Addo's Facebook. At 1,860,256 followers, Nana Akufo-Addo's Facebook page grew by 15,713 people over the last 30 days, with overall engagement on his page at 1,484,473 actions. The 15,713 new followers on his page resulted in a 20% reduction in growth on his Facebook page compared to the 19,864 people that added to his page. He had 146 posts over the last 30 days, 48% higher than the number of posts on his page the month before. Now, an engagement rate of 1,484,473 actions on his Facebook from 146 posts brings Nana Akufo-Addo's average engagement to 11,167 actions, which is 10% lower than last month's 11,413 actions. At an average engagement per post of 0.547% and an average engagement rate per page at 79.79%, Nana Akufo-Addo's average engagement rate per post is 11% lower than the 0.62% engagement rate per post received last month. While the 79.79% engagement rate per profile is 39% higher than the 60.7% engagement rate per profile he received last month. Nana Akufo-Addo received 1,279,302 reactions, 93,859 shares, and 101,834 comments. Ishmael Osekre. This is Osekre's Vibe. You are watching the Election Analytics Show. Please follow, subscribe. Good luck to both parties during their campaign. Greetings to everyone.
All right, so that was Osekre's Vibe. He gave you the numbers, he gave you the data, he gave you who is making impact on social media. We realized that this was just Facebook statistics from last month. He's going to be doing another one on Twitter. I think on Friday. Yes, on Friday he's going to be back with the Twitter statistics. After that, we're going to be delving deep into other statistics. We are talking about the numbers, social media, digital platforms. Who is winning? Is Mahama on the ground? That's why he's actually a little bit weak on social media, or his guys are not doing so well on social media by pushing his message. Oh, Nana Akufo-Addo is spending so much on social media because he knows that he's lost it on the ground. These are the kind of things we will be preaching. We will be breaking down. This platform is an international platform. Thank you very much, Osekre. Catch Osekre's Vibe every Tuesday and Thursday. Every Tuesday and Thursday on this platform. Osekre is part of this family. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and for staying. Let's go straight and do some stories. Right, let's do the social media story of the day. But before we start our social media story, we need to take care of something quickly. Remember last week I did a story on a young man sharing something on a platform, a WhatsApp platform called the Edubiaseman FM platform. It was a WhatsApp platform. Now something has happened today. Do you know that you remember this news? This was the news the boy shared on the platform or called Edubiaseman platform, so which he is part of, New Edubiase WhatsApp group, and he shared this news. In fact, the boy just shared the news. He didn't make the news. He didn't actually make the story. Now he shared the news from WhatsApp news on that platform. That boy was picked up in New Edibiase and then he was taken to police station. Then he's been arraigned before court. Now his case has been adjourned or something. I talked about it here. The chief of New Edibiase was part of it. Some drunk radio presenter in New Edibiase, some dirty riffraff, is also part of the reason why this is happening. Now, we all said on this platform that why should the boy be arrested? Today, something has happened. Right now, this evening, some people from the national security, from the Tesano police department or whatever, they have gone to pick the chief editor, right? The editor-in-chief. Yes, the editor-in-chief of WhatsApp News. His name is David Tamaklo. They have gone to pick this gentleman up. Why? Because he had this on his newspaper. The editor-in-chief of WhatsApp News has been picked. And then those guys who came said, yes, directive or direction from above. So the editor-in-chief of WhatsApp News has been picked up for this story. Now, the tricky thing is, WhatsApp News actually reported this story after NDC had made that statement in their press conference. In fact, as a news channel, they went to a press conference. The opposition NDC actually made that statement and they made a story out of it. So the original creators of this story that we are seeing here, Ashantis in New Edibiase, tell Ewes and Northerners to leave. It was actually first said by the NPP. But this government, because there's something we call suppression in everything, media suppression of speech, everything, the editor-in-chief of WhatsApp News has been picked up. And it doesn't make any sense. Now, the reason why I have a problem with this is because when you watch this is the news, the press conference NDC had, and it was on the 7th of July 2020. That was the press conference by the NDC. And as you can see, statement by the National Democratic Congress on the ongoing voter registration exercise at a press conference addressed by Honorable Elvis Ifriye Ankra, Director of Elections at the NDC headquarters on the 7th of July 2020. And the NDC had that press conference because they felt, from their own intelligence, they realized that the EC was rigging, and then there were some ethnocentric issues happening. So in a press conference, they made that statement that they believe that airways around the country, and especially at New Edibiase, were being harassed, were being chased. And as a news outlet, they reported what the NDC said. In fact, if you read the NDC press conference, which was on the 7th, it is there. That's where we've marked, as you can see there. And they made it emphatic. If I have time, I'll try and read this. In New Edibiase, there are reported cases of NPP supporters hurling insults at Ewes and people of northern descent and asking them to go and register in their hometowns. This is a statement from the NDC. This is not a statement from WhatsApp News. WhatsApp News is a news outlet. They went to report when the NDC had a press conference. Now, it goes on to say this development is very backward and a major setback to our national unity agenda. Every Ghanaian is entitled to live in any part of Ghana. It is therefore awkward, and same will be happening in 21st century Ghana. We wish to encourage the NCCE director in New Edibiase to scale up civic education of the perpetrators in this regard. There are gory images of an NDC supporter being assaulted by the forces of the NPP. See some photos, and this is what the NDC said. And WhatsApp News covered it. And then they made it news. And then this guy saw it and he thought that it was worth sharing on a WhatsApp group. So the guy has been picked up. The young man in New Edibiase, Francis Koku, he has been picked up. Now, the chief editor of WhatsApp News was picked up this evening in Accra. His name is David Tamaklo. And then he was taken to the Tesano police station. As I speak, this guy has been detained. And this is the Ghana and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And when you speak, you get some people defending this. There's no freedom in Ghana again. Today, journalists cannot even write stories. People cannot share stories. People cannot even go on the internet and see some story and say, oh, this story was shared, was written by this news outlet, and let me share it on a platform. The guy who shared it has been picked up. He has been arraigned before court. Why? Because he has shared a news item. Now, the editor who went to a press conference and covered that event, that statement, has also been picked up tonight. As a journalist, I feel very uncomfortable. I don't trust the Akufo-Addo. I don't trust this administration. And I would like to send this message to that CID, that Konu guy. I've forgotten his name. The New Edibiase, the CID, he's been sent from New Edibiase all the way to Accra to go to the National Security Office to go and pick this guy up. That is the problem we are having in Ghana today. And the nonsense must stop. The stupidity must stop. This is getting out of hand. And this is the president. Everybody's saying that this man, he does not respect the law. The system does not work. So right now, when you speak against this government, it's either you are killed or you are mishandled in Ghana. And people don't want us to talk. And I keep saying that it will affect every single person in Ghana. And you think this is politics as usual. This is the Akufo-Addo you people lifted all the way. I don't know. People cannot speak again. Journalists are being chased out of Ghana. Today, people go and cover press conference and then they are picked up. So the editor of WhatsApp News, he has been picked up, all because he went to a press conference the NDC organized, and the statement they made, he used it as a caption. Why don't you go and arrest the NDC? The nonsense with our security system is so embarrassing. It is stupid. And you get senior journalists, so-called senior journalists, hungry senior journalists in Ghana. They will sit on radio 24/7. Tomorrow, listen, none of them will talk about this. I didn't try. But the person they picked up, he does not lick the balls of Kukubako, and Kukubako does not lick the balls of the president. So it is fine. We were here when Azuri was chased out of this country. You were here, Ahmed Solly was shot dead. And if you're a young GIJ, you are a young journalist practicing journalism at GIJ or in school, whatever, and you think this is a joke, I'm telling you, by the time you graduate, by the time you finish your first internship, I'm telling you people, by the time you are done with your GIJ, your nonsense at GIJ now, obey your internship or attachment, you people cannot speak again in Ghana. The fools in Ghana are too many fools in Ghana. And this is 2020. And the Kufuor does not want anybody to speak about his government. Now, newspapers go outside and cover a story and they are being chased, they are being locked up. People share news item on WhatsApp, they are being arraigned before court. What kind of a silly country is this? What kind of leadership do we have now? Because now we have street boys, we have given them uniforms to wear. It's almost, I might say police dogs. They just send them to go and fool around. Go and pick this one up, yes sir. Go and pick this one up, yes sir. And everybody's quiet. So as I speak, the editor-in-chief has been picked up. You see? He has been picked up. And it is crazy. We need to speak up. We are going to follow this story. Tomorrow, I'm going to take time and delve deep into this issue. I'm going to try and give him a call and hear his part, what has actually happened, if he was given bail or he's still in cell. We will follow up with whatever is happening. It's disheartening. It's stupid. And because something across Ghana, you know, in because something across Elvis Free Yankra, because NDC for the statement, you know. WhatsApp News is a news outlet. It's a media outlet. Almost news. When they go to a press conference, they cover what is there. What kind of life is this, Ekufuado? What kind of person are you? What kind of cheap president are you? You are too cheap. You are too petty. Oh, you're too cheap. You are too cheap. Jesus. All right, let's go to the social media segment. All right, our first social media segment story is this. Where are the stories? All right. All right, so this is our first social media story, and as you can see there, we are not detaining anybody at KIA, Kotoka International Airport, just quarantining them. Deputy Aviation Minister. And when you hear such statements, because Minty will be able to say people are being quarantined at the airport. In my life, the video we saw yesterday about this woman and this newborn baby sleeping at the airport, and we showed this is the best response from the airport, from the aviation minister, deputy aviation minister, saying, we are not detaining anybody at Kotoka International Airport, just quarantining them. How do you quarantine somebody at the airport? If you suspect the person has the virus, how do you quarantine people who are suspected to have a virus at the airport on benches? Are you okay? So it shows that in someone it is true. These people don't even have brains to answer questions. And I read the whole story. He's like, the word detained is too strong, so we are using quarantine. The man does not even understand. You are not detaining them, but you are quarantining them at the airport. They didn't have the $150, fine, until you are quarantining them at the airport, so they had to stay there over 48 hours and no food with a newborn baby. Are you okay, aviation minister? Why do you need Juma? Is something wrong with people back home? These people, we call them leaders. What makes them leaders? Who quarantines someone at the airport? Who does that? And a journalist for the Janamane wakasan some food was sorry obia busana and pushing to the wall. Oh yeah, we didn't detain, we quarantine. What is the follow-up question there? Mr. Minister, do you quarantine people at the airport? That is the first question any reasonable, intelligent journalist should ask. What kind of life is this? Yet you crowd some stupidity at the highest level. Yeah, question. Question so you are quarantining them at the airport? man, today we have a lot of things to talk about. I don't have time for nonsense today. We've shown more commitment in fighting corruption. Mustafa Hamid. Today, my editorial, I'm talking about SAMIRA, BAWUMIA, and I'm talking about the Zongo 7. They are interconnected a little bit. The story, it goes a little bit together. You see what this guy just said? We have shown more commitment in fighting corruption. Mustafa Hamid. If you like, ask him about this. Produce 500 missing excavators, minority. He will tell you 4 more for Nana. Mustafa Hamid said they have shown more commitment in fighting corruption. May say, if you like, show him this and say, Mustafa, the 500 missing excavators, where are they? Show documents. Which Obaka does a 4 more for Nana. He can't answer. A Muslim cleric, what Danny concerning. We can't try Danny before Mustafa Hamid. Obusan say, what about this 500? We've done more to D&D corruption. Fine. Ask him about this 500 excavators. Obaka just a 4 more for Nana. He has no answer because we can't try Danny before Zongo Bruni or Danny before. So they sit and they speak anyhow because they know, say, they can get away with murder. You see, they can get away with murder. Inti Obano can say excavators with 500 excavators now. Nancy, my sorry, giddy excavators the way. Ayira, Oma Tomedi. Inkofowi. Be say Inkofowi Mudimusui. Wemo, they are not thieves, so a understatement. Wemo, Omoyasaka a understatement. These people, they are chronic, calculated, international scammers. Wemo. Omono. Where are the excavators now? Excavators no wing. Nobody can give you an answer. The only answer they will give you is 4 more for Nana. Yetiha. Ena akozinyan techiye list 1.8 billion. We president dia. We yetiha. Obianka wasa. Okobusa 4 more for Nana. Jimisa. Where are the excavators? Omo mustati excavator Galamsey campaign 2015-16. Oman hine asante obi hwan or Efiapoki hwan Captain Smart. Me say campaign this year man started. Ana Galamsey no, it is perfect now. Captain Smart Efiapoki Oman hine koja asante obi hwan. Me say this year the man started campaign no. They now Adom FM no ko angel no. Se man se boy o se den se boy se girl sa boy girl bi na otwa punk bi no minim ne din kra abrefo say mame ama abrefo me se mo campaign e wen campaign against this year they no campaign nyankopon no wo soro no me se 1 ebi benya accident yare be boy ebi me se 1 obeyim nyina mo free because you are liars. 2015-16 no campaign na mo ye na Galamsey bi si Ghana da no 10 na na president no amunyina mo yi mu draws code 90 krom ye journalist for ye de ye ne ka no kra me say this year campaign no ya anya biom. There's nothing, we are not going to have any campaign. Galamsey na Ekufuor fighting it clean. One kind of kra me say Nyankopon no wosoro no aish onyi ba kokra mfrim. University of Ghana GIJ giving 14 days to reverse fee increment. With a simple thing. We don't need to talk too much. John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, Oma Kache Ghana for Oma Kache students. Say, Chimpe, when they come, Omoba 2021, fees they will absorb it. First, they will absorb it. Oh, how I'm saying? If you're a student, if you're a parent now with ya, where a simple thing, after 1.5 months or 2 months, this thing will be taken care of. This government is a lie. They are corrupt government. They don't have anything. John Dramani Mahama say, tertiary institutions, the government will absorb it. Into how I'm saying. What do you have to do? Vote these liars out and let somebody come help you. This is the Chimpe, John Mahama can on manifesto. COVID this year and I buy relieve money a 1 billion on the bush of me say ex-chief chief justice and a tisas can so 1 billion a World Bank buy no. Na ex-chief justice Ekufuor Bushini on the tisas can so you can send the Mumbai auditor Obiankasa ex-chief justice so the former chief justice on the tiskan so on the head on the scan so and you can see a major auditor no be a din hey Jack Ukrainian. You just left as the chief justice of Ghana and now one gets 1 billion amount. What's with the 56 million a chediani yate? What the DND actions you yate? What the DND actions electricity yate? Yes, some by audit yam brand skim diaka. Chief, former chief justice also on Kasa, Messimo. The Uncle the Bear mono. And the Ubusana Sama on Kasa. Sikano wa here obi ankasa. Ya de obi ankasa. Enso yeti kroma e Kristo. Yenye e Kristo for any Muslims. Friday, masalachi for ho. Sunday, de onyame ayemi. De onyame ayemi Sunday for so ho. Mese Nyankopon no wosoro no. Wodi amumu ni mo hu. Nyankopon no hatasoro no. 1 billion. Former Chief Justice Tiskano so ye busan se skana ka sen ye di sen e da ho ne hu de be ye oso onkasa. Yak, the problem in Ghana chronic. The problem in Ghana is chronic. Until we are students right now, don't panic. We are parents, don't panic. All that you have to do is just understand the NDC John Mahama manifesto, and I will say it. Kokuba Kokotna Peace FM. Now defend Kufuado shit now. I don't hear anybody going out there to say, hey, Kufuado has paid you. But when Kevin comes to sit here and criticize the government and make sure the right thing is said, oh, he has been paid by Mahama's boy. I'll take it and speak the truth. But see, go into Mahama's manifesto or be a friend of Chimpe. Your BS school next semester, everything will be free. Tertiary institutions, one more university, one more polytechnic, also the government will absorb it. Issue no. On par, vote against him. It's simple. And you'll be I'm not going to force you. We'll go to 25 million, 30 million. President said, Sako Trebicam, the opposition said, Oba, sa semester no bet you nama. What how they say, Unchiano bet trim now your phone and I want to watch you and I'm No. This one they will not force you. You just have to understand this issue is going to be solved. All right, let's move forward. Now, Asante calls on chiefs to be independent arbiters, and I'll make this very short. Nana Otumfo said to good evening. Medawase said wotu ebuakwa hene otunfo nana medawase pa ewiase dia oto na unua ketwa efoma na se bia okoni pem no wankasa ye a sebi penyini tumi kasa kire no indirectly na medawase said nana wotu nefo unua ketwa your kingdom is bigger. You are known worldwide. To me call Queen Elizabeth wo be ponoma ma ne Queen Ekonum tea ekekan sem kekanyoma bebua epuntuo nkwa na to me your hina wo Ghana nti de send the wotu amotie for penyinfo indirectly aka che ne say mam ma mo ho frafra me say this time me hu say ahemfo bebree politics bebree but you know what is different from amotie for penyini any ahemfo no mo politics no obi akwa okane de Mr. President, do I have any so into this next vote here the Bemau or canning? But the man I'm waiting here difficult and dangerous. And as I say, he put two people on the platform and maligned one and make one look like a devil. A brass any Panama in Suanum, and then a man dangerous, no? Because I see penini dia obetima kasa se penini obinim dia okano but se obeye so low now with all due respect say manu sisimira so now obedane on hina your foot soldier now because say where dia boni you dia be ebasa na wo ya foot soldier inti na meda otumfo ase nana nyame nhyiraw nyame ntonkwam say wotu on hina ketwa te say amwetio for penyi wotu defo say politics dia e wo say ye nyina wo dia dono ba o kasa na sebio wakasa se sebio penyina odi ni penim into we min kwechiri nana otumfo se tutu otumfo te kokko so meda wase se wotu amotia na konwa ni so emben wo oyo kese wa kire se oyo hin kese nana yeda ase nyame shaw. All right, let's move forward. All right, the next one is this. Ken Ofori-Atta reacts to EU blacklist of Ghana, says it's like a sledgehammer thrown at us. You see, the problem with this finance minister, and I say, finance minister we so person who's on kind of cry. One, he does not sit on a platform with anybody. So obi can try on percent obinya somebody with another view sitting on the same platform with him discussing issues. What's taking the power? One, because he knows say everything he says is a lie. It will be a cantrobiano on percent or kasa obenyo obi manatna ho akase hey. When was the last time you saw this man on the same platform with maybe Setekpe or Adongo or anybody from the opposition to discuss the issues on table? No, because he's full of lies. You see this issue? A Krobiamwa foreign affairs minister and resign. A Kropapa Biamwa. A Kranka sebi ni party nyansa for di anima and resign the dada. And you'll be put a friend and Kadechin and coordinate the letter better. But a Kropapa Biamso and finance minister will resign. But Obama Besha White Abijinaho. No, I winning. I don't even know. In fact, this thing has really hurt Ghana. musika nyina we wi nyina kogu Seychelles. We don't know, but as we are here, we don't know. You see, the president is when we are musika nyina kogu data bank. Me say, and yes, our Bible ne kuta no. We on kind of. The question you're supposed to ask this guy is, how did that come about? It is the money laundering. A whole embassy is now a money laundering hub. Now you see this as a light thing. Finance Minister Akotana is like a sledgehammer. When you see his word to be because he knows they are the ones involved. Now Makache Ghana for say, you people might think that this is a joke, eh? The way it will go a long way to affect this nation and break us down, we will be shocked. Me say, someone who said, it will, if power changes, it will take John Mahama, Jesus Christ, to be able to convince investors to come to Ghana. I'm telling you. Because let me tell you, for almost 4 years, investor bien Kufuor Chimba Ghana. Do you know that? All the troubles. Mesimu VW no, car say no matter, car say no matter. No investor has followed the Kufuor to Ghana. You know the reason? Because they know their track record. Someone kind of correct. Before an investor takes 200 billion, some invest in Ghana, no, they need to know the profile of that president, the profile of that party. Record, what have they done? What kind of business have they gotten into? Into Ogugo no Kufuor, NPP government, what's a PDS? You see? So the and once now they do a KVIP once now. So they cannot bring anybody in. Anything that we are stuck right now. No. It is because nobody is willing to do business with criminals. Today, when you go on Google and you Google PDS or Ghana investment, what was a PDS about government of Ghana standard? Investors know these people are a bunch of criminals. Why should I take my money there? Their own assets, they almost sold it. Na misi kana menya no Belgium or say US no and I meant tamonkomo. That is why no investor has followed the Kufuor to Ghana till date. Mrs. Omo Yembema, BAWUMIA so on policies we are seeing there. After all the good policies of the by 2016, he should mention one investor who has come to Ghana and invested like 100 billion and not 1 billion. One investor, one international investor, or the Sika about Ghana. I mean, who said or the $1 billion about Ghana? Nobody, because this is not a government. This is a criminal cartel. Upon all the policies, now must say the best. BAWUMIA in the asthmatic, the economics, the policies, better policies, but some say, has any investor from any country, any president in our history, but some say investor Ben Ghana for which invested 1 billion or Ghana, none. Because they check their track record and they tell themselves, no. These people are criminals. We can't do that. That's the plain truth. No credit na makachira no. Go back from 2017. Say investor be the Kufuor Ichaba. Go and check his trips, his business trips, his conference trips. Busa say one investor deal Ichaba Ghana. The government can boast of none. You know why? Because this is a criminal cartel. They are not stupid. All right, let's go to the next one. Upper East, Kufuor inspects completed Namoligo 1v1 dam. Mesi insono mujine nimu no. Kotre kura nantima nankum. Kotre kura betuma nantim. Dam no mujine mu. De omujine mu omo say dam no. Mese kotre poponi. Kase oko strand girlfriend no or cross so na ko ebia the next hour obetuma afem onko is wait ena dam no. Mo pa the concert ye mu de wo. Kufuor de anka osekens papa emfia pa me say ade no mugina anim no kotre kura betuma cross akọ check the girlfriend about ontom we nye dam o we passing river passing it is passing me say kotre betuma twansuo we dam 1v1 when 100 billion ewrade nyankopon pa agro muniso jack concert yam de okro dim concert yam de papa nipa ni ambre wo so ne twa mochi a ya me se kotere kura betuma fa de when one dam no but unim when he went there no this is what happened. The people are rising up, protest intolerancy on eve of Kufuor's tour of Upper East region. Before he got there, the people were demonstrating. I'm on for bread. People are struggling. Sure. There's never been a perfect government in our history, and in any country's history, there's never been a perfect government. But there's been some government, they have been able to sustain the people. This government is not able to sustain the people. This government is not able to assure the people. The security of the people, they cannot assure them. The people are choked. Akufo-Addo cannot govern. That is the reality. People are suffering more than anything else. Abayaba. People don't even have an idea what is happening. People don't have an idea. They say, what is happening in Ghana? What is the good news in Ghana today? The only one good news is free SHS. And also, Muhammad is school man for kum. So tell me, for the past 6 months, good news been pan what to Ghana. There's nothing. You know the reason? Because the government does not understand governance. They have failed. They are blockheaded idiots. They don't. It's all that they care about is stealing money and hoarding it in Europe, in UK, that is all that they know. And in the Gabi no or kasa because Onimsa or a candidate for jail. That is why Gabi is worried. He's more worried than Akufo-Addo because in natural order, no Akufo-Addo no say aka krebi. Into no Gabi no Onimse. So when you be wiase bianco wiesko abroche be bia fa mba make sure say anwiem ama jemensa na wode na no akobo Akufo-Addo to no na de refi Akufo-Addo ebe bia be obemene no. They are doing everything because Gabi said the amount of stealing and corruption across aban women no. For the past 6 months at the Papa Ben is Ghana. Oko other countries yes investors aba omo be share president yes we must start a day na across Ghana 6 months almost a year nothing. Kasa cha to me bibia free mumba. People are struggling. You can create jobs, you can do anything. Oko kan yama on kan ezu mu ade masa mo na mo pa mo na obu ade akọ heaven see the accountability to asasi so nothing because these people are the worst government. Mama can't show the reality is for time people were struggling but something was done. Make my catch show at Amel's time people were struggling but something was done. The people were eased a little bit. John Mahama, we saw it. People were screaming. Dumsobaye, this president stood at a parliament. John Mahama Kacha Ghana for say, I will clear this problem. I will solve it. That was an emphatic statement. Before John Dramani Mahama left office, Dumso had been solved. I covered Dumso for the Bill Gates Foundation. I was the only media person with my crew to enter Car Power. Met the CEO and talked to him. How do you manage this? How is this working? So I have all the right to speak on this. Before I entered Car Power, Dumso had been solved. Into some go for TV. So no more go to Al Jazeera, go and search for African Energy Project. You will see it there. Into and he solved it emphatically. You get it? Into governments come, they face problems, they solve. This government is the most easiest. That is why I am angry at these people because I check it from JJ, Kufuor, Atamels, Mahama. These people were all trying to put things together. Edu Akufo-Addo sono, energy was solved. Edu Akufo-Addo sono, with all honesty, the economy wasn't that bad as today. Edu Akufo-Addo sono, structures were there. The governments have built structures. They are building schools. Just continue. Tuaso, keke, nana, adanin tokwa. Contracts have been awarded. Tuaso, adanin tokwa. So they had the easiest way, but because of greed and tyranny, and no na be drew he 123 ministers. Ada yoko painting yankopon shu a dear a Greek ministry by 6 deputies. Are we sick? Are we okay? No when any power school to the PhD. No supported this nonsense. One ministry has like 6 deputy ministers. Are you okay? So adekana it make they had the easiest run, the easiest. Me say, oh, but also we had excess power. How many countries in this world have excess power? How many countries on this planet, third world nation, has excess power? How many? But that was bad news. It means these people they can't create, they can't think. We had excess power and we wanted to sell ECG. So if you're a Ghanaian and you think about the future of this nation, if you don't see the sense in this, now what problem? And I'm going to say, my fellow MPP, for the difference between men who want to say, Mimi Jimmy, Menya 99 fools not in the Japan kind of no, Mimi Jimmy. So I'm telling you the truth. Ekufuor had the easiest government. I'm telling you. Easiest. Infrastructure-wise, he was fit. Energy, he was fit. What else again? He needed to just work a little bit, push what is there. And also done into kwa. Okoka, menka, ade akokra president inti, oka boko bonsamje. Me say, bonsamje ndo wako haba no, ombra me kanchem de oho. You people are hypocrites. One kind of crap. You people are liars. You people are liars. Ghana, for what you are going through today is a lesson. Yati hana ijako kwa audit of ECG 124 billion. 124 billion. Ekufuor the friend catch and say only less than 5 billion. Send ye beya, they can form companies and call it PDS and buy ECG. Ejako said I will not do it. They did everything possible and kicked him out. Something worth 124 billion. You people wanted it to cost 5 billion so that you could form companies, PDS, and come and buy it and then be selling to us. Why? And then I'm say Ejako has misled me. Ejako so make us say when the gen settles. These people are liars. They are liars. They came into power with one agenda: capture, and divide them. And when Ekufuor papa adwini bia Ekutomo, come and capture and divide them. Omo tribalistic no more opportunists. That is the biggest problem we are having today. They are opportunists, they are greedy, and they are also tribalistic. It's difficult for you to manage such people. And such people, when you are managing them, if you are not straightforward, if you don't open your eyes and become bold and speak to them the way you have to speak to them, they will overcome you. I'm telling you. Because one, they are greedy and they will use every access, every access they have, everything they have at their disposal to fight you tribalistically. So they know what to do. Internet they ought to be more now or say former president to be a bad a baboni and will be we in Koranyoma way. I'm say Otumfuor said to me that na one him say what two motia on the na Indian sa what two no. So we on hene memfa ho frafras anyomanim me da wase pass otu na na otu amotia fu. You see penyini ofia okasa na nsu asa. And these are the things people don't want to hear by any abeka massa. Open respect kwatena akate o e ho no kwa yesi Jesus for mu front man class e ho de mpenifo da ho I had your buy be ma hu level. Ghana we go maintain your level for here give you. Me so hwe na wanyini a open penyisam open respect kwatena akate e ho Jesus for front man class mpenifo crew ye ndin kwa asem wo ho e ho ya himfi won din kwa asem wo ho I had your bar we go maintain you your level give you. Yeah. All right. So this is let's cut this social media. Political parties to get copies of new voter register by November 11th. This in the history of this Fourth Republic. It means see that presidential aspirants are picking forms. They are picking forms. You need register, and nobody sees anything wrong with it. Recipe has started to be seen to kwabesi. You people don't get it right. Now, one special in China will be last time in Obi or America. Hey, didn't come on. What America has? And I'm going to say, Jack, what is happening in Ghana? The election. Also, I'm fashion on Tokobi and Yamido. I say, hey, we are free. Yamin don't change Liberia for. Yamin on don't change Afghanistan for. Yamin don't change countries and Tokwesi. No. Jimmy Neyo. Yet, Yamin Doy and Tokwan to me, so Ghana say, Jen Mensa is going to plunge this country into chaos. Now, you're just smarter. This devilish woman will destroy us. And the amount for picket form, there's no register. You need to register and put your womb. So it means to say on the 11th of November, or the register and banner penny, what is in is not right. What are we going to do? Are we going to stop the election, or we are going to go ahead with that bad register? Because as we know, the register is bloated. It is an official thing. It is a fact. It is bloated. So register and 100% register. Says Charlotte same register number one. Now a few people were in, we were trying to get them out. You know, me say this register has over 60,000 people not in there. Some people's names have been. It is bloated even at the beginning. The election now it is a messed up election because the president called is an illegal president. Because on one G2 say register you no now illegal register. It was a bloated register. Into on from day one to now on your legitimate president. Any court will prove that. Because also registered in and they tell one kasa out we say one kasa no we are you and on none ha who disturb nipa. So we don't have a register. November 11th, from November 11th to the 7th of December, calculate how many weeks. How, Jesus, Ghana for Munya smart. This woman is devilish, man. She is devilish. Onim say, if Ekufuado does not win, she's going to jail. Onim, it's a fact. Me. If Ekufuado loses power, I will sue Jane Mensah. I will petition and sue Jane Mensah personally. Jane Mensah has to go to jail. And it is the easiest case to win against her. Oh yeah. If you are watching me, tell her. Me say bompa e no wiem na Ghana for nka bibia no fa me Ekufuado. In wiem so dey embassy because and the nyina ebewu. Na onim say Ekufuado will lose. And I make a chance say Jane, if Ekufuado loses, me myself Kevin Taylor, me and you go meet in court. Now two first can in deal. Who this is a hotel no? I better down California. Now just hear Jimmy. Ghana for is slow. You slow sao. That be a chuma. You will see in conform with petition. Ye ni mo besin de omo petition Ekufuado me yi Charlotte Sefri no. Ye de be yi ni me petition me yi we free ade ajelu. We will be be show your face o. Omo yes omo petition Ekufuado ye ni mo till data. Yes Charlotte say is corrupt ye ni free on. We there we go come with face and petition and clear you and jail you. She. What they all this are growing around for dinner how? What they be that? You've not seen anything before. All right, I think that's the end of the social media segment. Today we have lots and lots of things to talk about. After this short break, we're going straight to the editorial of the day.
Nipa ne nam form a ka abetima akwan asi nipa nkoma ese nipa ya leda ka ma ka ntimi mesene nko kwasiafo amampanimfo nkwasiafo ene mote nkwasiaba ye sole ane ye to monhwe ekwan na asi nipa ntimi nko no manso kwasiaba enipa to nkwasiaba mpanimfo sole aka akase anonim to muntimi nya kwan nipa ne nam form a ka abetima akwan asi nipa nkoma ese nipa ya leda ka ma ka ntimi mesene nko kwasiafo amampanimfo nkwasiafo ene mote.
All right, welcome back to the show. Let's do our editorial of the day. Today we have two editorials to do. Let's take our time. Something is happening now. And please take your time and listen to these episodes. These two topics. We will be treating the Zongo 7 issue. Very, very, very. That's our main topic. But before Zongo 7, I want us to deal with this SAMIRA BAWUMIA. We need to deal with it because it is very important. This is our feature story. Why is SAMIRA BAWUMIA quiet on Fulani brutalities? In fact, a lot of things have happened in Ghana, and it looks like, say, the second lady, SAMIRA BAWUMIA, has been very quiet on it, especially when it comes to Fulani issues, and we all know she's a Fulani. Now, the issue here is, and the NDC has taken you for granted. Vote to retain NPP in power. The question is simple, and what I want to ask SAMIRA BAWUMIA is say, at all, does she know what is happening to Fulanis in Ghana? Because you have to understand, say, SAMIRA BAWUMIA or a Fulani, and she's a second lady. You have to believe, you have to know, say, there are some Fulanis in Ghana who are Ghanaians. So SAMIRA BAWUMIA to me tuaba, or your Fulani not tuaba, nebusia for tuaba, or your Fulani descent, or nimsen and the baby or to kwa or sending confiding communia, Fulani for or kobohana. Also, say other Fulanis also have the right to vote because we have Fulanis who are Ghanaians. And I know SAMIRA Nankasa so or you're Ghanaian. It's a question and say SAMIRA Ekasa Sem NDC has taken you for granted. Seb you on okosrem ena or you can troke cansem and look at them family because politics no yeah. Now question person put SAMIRA and say SAMIRA, all the things happening to Fulanis in Ghana, have you heard about it? Because here Tihana Abangwe said, I'm afraid be Operation Cow Leg. I Fulani form what Northern region Fulani Fonina, they were beating them up. In fact, I'm saying the show, no, if you're not 18 and over, don't watch. Yet Kroma, SAMIRA didn't make any story, even a statement. One kasa Fulani for uyo krom niyo asebio wo de enda ho to nti atiye ama refie nti wo mo so mo ye moa. When was the last time you spoke? Because the issue is when Ghana government way MPP about we started brutalizing Fulani for no. Na BAWUMIA okroma. Wosu okroma ha. We didn't hear anything from you. You've never even made a statement. And the funny thing is, Fulani Ghana hano, they have actually had press conferences. The brutalities they are going through, no, it has been published in different newspapers. As you can see, the Fulani community in Ghana protest against discrimination. SAMIRA BAWUMIA was in Ghana. She didn't say anything. This government went ahead to brutalize Fulanis. In fact, Fulanis from Ghana, they had a press conference. And as you can see, it's there. And this press conference was on the 10th of August, 2020. Yeah. SAMIRA BAWUMIA okroma, we didn't hear you talk about Fulanis. They spoke how they were being intimidated. Some of them are being murdered. Operation Cow Leg. They were being shot. About 2,000 people died. They've been killed. They have hundreds and hundreds of things happening now. We need to talk about. You get what I mean? And SAMIRA, you are quiet. 80 to 100 family homes have been burnt. Fulani Fofie, Yashomo, and these things I will show you today. SAMIRA okroma onhuye. Wotuma kosrem ko catch say, I tuma MPP. Na mutuma MPP and this for omomwamo. Bibusa SAMIRA. Me say na wan kasa Fulani for no kra on kan masem. Omo ya mmoa bi ma. You see them as animals. But you support what this government is doing to your own people. We are second lady. You are not just any ordinary slave queen. What you make up on and no. You are the second lady. You are a Muslim, and your husband, who is the second gentleman, is also a Muslim. And these Fulanis are Muslims like you. Oba no be leggings wa kra. Uko sema kwa campaigner. Now I share gown. That is not my problem. You are a two-sided human being. I don't care. But Senya Oya Fulani. When your opportunity, Abawari, second gentleman of the land, the vice president. Now, and Fulani for go through a lot under your own leadership. One case our government, Obama, Fulani for two Ababa, you have refused to say a word. Now, let me show you something. You see this picture? A Fulani kid in a Kunu. Yeah. This kid was killed. It's a Fulani kid. SAMIRA BAWUMIA has seen this picture. She has it. She knows. But she's never spoken about it. I'm saying, today's show is a very tough one. It's a very tough one. People have been butchered. These are Fulanis killed. SAMIRA Namgana. She's pretending that she's not seen it. Onhuye. Adentia. Achim Yahoo boys no mudia ban so no. She's licking their balls inti ohun say and yanku Fulani for no keeping kunu as vice president. She prefers that. And I'm going to use Chi Senebea Omo Mutiem no. And with all due respect, my Muslim brothers and sisters who have relatives who are Fulani, may say this is serious. And this is a woman who walks around. Let me show you something. You see, this is what is happening to Fulanis in Ghana. They've had series of press conferences. BAWUMIA himself and SAMIRA, they've not made a statement. SAMIRA does not care. Fulani for some MPP about when use security no in. And that's what I'm saying. Say, so SAMIRA, who ID card over to Ghana as a Ghanaian, those people too, they equally deserve the same right because you're Fulani for what SAMIRA Sebio, we bush your phone so better. I'm worried Ghana for. Ghana for and this is a Fulani who has been shot dead. Operation Cow Leg. This is what they did. The only thing that stopped this Operation Cow Leg, Fulani for no, COVID hitting Omujaye. They are being brutalized every single day. SAMIRA, have you seen this? So our Northern region your campaign, baby our campaign, I say, now SAMIRA, Fulani for us, rather than on KB. What is wrong? Why are you quiet on it? And you have that infantry to walk around and talk to other people, say MPDC for one cause our party ni Fulani for why for why for. You've not spoken about it. Now see this. These are houses, Fulani houses. Operation Carlex, soldier for police for them. And the issue is, I am not holding brief for. Me say, yawo ekrobia mensa wom. We have bad Fulanis and we have good Fulanis. The issue is, as a Ghanaian, second lady of the nation, why haven't you spoken on this Fulani issue ever? Why? What is stopping you? Because obviously there are some good Fulanis who are going through this and they have come out boldly. They've had a press conference. They've shown their faces. Within a week, I will interview them. They have shown their faces. Baby say, show say, yeah, Ghana for. Why are you, Samira? You have not spoken on this. See, this is some of their houses. And Samira is quiet. Samira is quiet all because of Philise. So can one sama NPP for Sakawa boys when achim for no pamuni kunu free party nim and the Fulani for new Muslims new na or no selfish Samira no on your second lady send a beya obetuma ko twine ni mu akra na man for madam one kasa krampodo ejuma ban papa na ye. Secondly, you can't speak for your people. They are being murdered, they are being killed. Now when I'm Ghana, I say nyasa that nerve to go around and do politics. Are you not ashamed of yourself, second lady? Ojin say Rebecca Kufu on the chrome phone anka ye chom wachin ye ku omo na ye bom to a anka betena ho. Why man Kufu use you as a fool and amu you know kunu no they are using it as rags or they call people see those Muslims and they use people as filthy things because you can't defend yourself, you can't speak for your people. Because you can't stand up and speak for yourself and speak for your people because of politics, because of power. Because they know say why are you so quiet? This has been happening since NPP came to power. AC people are being killed as we speak. Samira, you've not spoken on it. You are a Fulani. What is wrong? What is happening? Why are you not speaking on it? So I'm just asking you a simple question. Samira, before you go out there to campaign, check yourself. Check yourself. Do the people you're campaigning for, do they even see you as a human being? Do they even respect you? And BAWUMIA, you are a disappointment. You couldn't call for as a man. You can't even speak. I didn't hear about Pamwefri party. So BAWUMIA and Samira, I'm talking to you, especially Samira. So do you expect to say your fellow Fulanis will come and vote for NPP? And I want some Jimmy moi. Upon the idea ye kuomo, ye bomuto, ye shomo dan, ye shomo omo you are quiet and you expect them to follow you and vote for NPP? Samira, think small. You are a disgrace to Fulanis. I'm telling you. You are very young. What do you need? Saka for way, sa achim kitikiti for way. They actually say a piece of trash. Trust me, these people, that is what they know how to do. That is what they do. You can't speak for your people. At this point, in quite 10 press conferences, catch you asking and say, hey, I am also Fulani. If even one Fulani dies, it affects me. You can't speak. And you have the moral right to walk around and say, people will destroy them. You, Samira, you are destroying Fulanis. You are the murderer because you have the power to stop this. So, Samira, you are the murderer. You are killing your own people because you have the power to stop this. But you have ignored it. Then you go back to them and tell them to follow you, and then later you go and kill them. You are the murderer, Samira. And you are a disgrace to Allah. We are Muslim. You will not do this. God has given up on you. This is disgusting, my woman. I'm telling you. You have to start thinking. Politics is not everything. You can't speak for your own people. You can't come out and speak. People are being butchered. Young kids are being killed. All right. let's do our editorial of the day. I'm done with Samira. I'll come back to this issue. I'll interview the Fulanis Association, the leader. I'll talk to him on this platform next week, and then they will take their time and break things down for Ghanaians to understand. Because if I say it alone, you think that I'm making things up. But I just showed you their press conference, which they had in August. They are going to have another press conference very soon. And I'm expecting SAMIRA BAWUMIA to speak on this. All right, let's deal with our story of the day. Our story of the day is simple. And I would like to say good evening to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Today's show is going to be a very difficult one for all of us to accept or to soak. That's why I'm saying that it is not for kids. It's a show, and we are going to deal with the realities. Makachi will say we have less than 2 months to go to elections. We'll be reflecting. We'll be revising on so many things. We'll be going back to talk about the things we have forgotten, because politicians then will say ye Jimmy. Will say ye kasa ye rebefi. No, this is the time we have to take our time, go back to all the things and remind ourselves of what they did to us. Today, I have decided to pick Zongo 7. And it's one of the stories nobody wants to speak on it in this government. In fact, especially the Muslims in this government, this NPP government, in fact, Mustafa Hamid, he doesn't want to speak on it. He's bragging around. I'm a cleric. I'm a Muslim. And Allah. And at the end of the day, he doesn't want to speak on it. His brothers were gunned down. 7 young men in the Zongos, they were gunned down. 7. They were shot. Somebody like BAWUMIA does not want to speak on it. 7 men were shot. You see, they took 16 bullets, 8 bullets, 6 bullets. I'm going to show you. They were shot. Somewhere, 16 bullets went through Muslim guys. 16 bullets, 8 bullets, and a bomb too. So many things came up. Everybody's quiet. The person put a simple question, say, Sa Zongo boys here kuomwi. With all due respect to my fellow Ashantis, my fellow Fantis, my fellow Okofo, Achimfo, me say Zongo 7 year kuomu Ashanti regional. Me say nka Asante 4 boys near Bomuto Nipa 7. Do you think this will go under the drain? I'm talking to my Muslim brothers and sisters. The election is around the corner. Mrs. Zongo 7, Zongo boys 7, healthy men. Me say, and come ya chimfo na ke bomuto 7. Omu nipa 7 bullet omu nyina gu foma. And can another dan kweku fuado any achim saka boys we. Do you think they will keep quiet? It's a simple question, and if you're a Muslim boy, a Muslim guy, a Muslim lady, you have to sit back and listen and reflect on this. Why do you think, say, as some way see, it has not become a main topic even going into election 2020? It is very important. But if you have realized that Obian Kanwasem, especially the NPP, which the commander-in-chief is the president, Olidi NPP, Abanweya, Esinabre, nobody. And what hurts is Muslim boys, Muslim born, clerics, Mustafa Hamid, they are quiet on this. BAWUMIA, quiet on this. These are fellow Muslims. Now, as some way senior Tinsembebre, and I don't want to bore you with all that happened, because these gentlemen, whatever they went to do, at the end of the day, they were shot. That is why we Ghanaians were calling for an investigation and also a committee to bring out a report. Simple. The government of the day, through the police, were telling Ghanaians, say, these gentlemen were armed robbers. That is the only language. Why do you think, say, a whole government, after not even concluding an investigation, could come out after 24 hours and say they were armed robbers? It is because they are Zongo boys. It is because that is what they see in their head. That is what we, the Muslims in NPP, Yama Omwatia, Yenia boys, that is what they are good at. It is because somebody like BAWUMIA could not defend Muslims and say, hey, if they had even an exchange with the police, you cannot conclude in 24 hours and say they were armed robbers. Mustafa Hamid could have stood up and said, no. We can't conclude today. That is why there are investigations. That is why we need a committee to clarify things. But they were all quiet. They saw their brothers bleed to death. Their bodies were displayed on the streets like animals. Policemen were looking at their bodies and laughing. The NPP government way can say they've not seen these boys anywhere in their life. They've never seen them around their party before. And they were armed robbers. And wherever they came from, Kumasi, Zongo, they are breeding such human beings. And nobody talked about it. We have serious senior Muslims in the NPP. Nobody talked about it. Because the NPP, Abanwin, Ejitum say, Zongo, this is what they produce. Because no Zongo boy was able to defend their dead brothers. Because the second gentleman of the land, BAWUMIA, could not even step up and say, hey, these are my brothers. And that investigations should be done, results should come out, a committee should be set up. We need to get to the bottom of this problem. Because they are my brothers. They are my Muslim brothers. Before Allah, they are my Muslim brothers. Nobody. And the NPP even came out officially to say they don't know these people from anywhere. Young men who were party fanatics, party sympathizers, young men who were carrying NPP cards. When they were gunned down by their own NPP, nobody could step up to say, I have met this guy. He is a member of the NPP. Why? Because of Zongo. And they are known for that. So in the perception and in the idea, and as MPP for Adrimuno, Zongo, you deserve to die like a pig. You deserve to die like a dog. You need to display your body in the streets because you're found. A committee was put together after their death. The committee was supposed to investigate the whole matter, right? There was a whole high court judge sitting on that committee. Till date, we've not seen the report. The committee said, those people are not armed robbers. They were gunned down. Let me show you something. You see, if we want to go into things today, we're going to go into things today because we need to go into things. You see this? These are Muslim brothers. That's a policeman laughing. Or a Zongo ni, a bomutu. Yeah, the better almost some armed robbers. Yeah, the two people go almost say, almost armed robbers. And these are men who have kids. And this is a government. These boys were part of their party. They did everything possible to get the NPP into power. And these are Zongo boys. They were raised in the Zongo. When they were helping the NPP win power, when they were campaigning, leaving their kids, leaving their fathers, their mothers, going into the hinterlands to campaign for Kufuor to become president, they didn't say they were Zongo boys. They never said these people, they are good for nothing. They never said they were armed robbers. They used them, and after that, they gunned them down. 16 bullets went to one person, through one person. 8 bullets went through one person. We have Muslims in Ghana. The Ashanti Regional Chief Imam is quiet because it wasn't done by the NDC. The Ashanti Regional Chief Imam, he was quiet till date. He's not spoken on it. All that he can do is to go to the mosque and pray for a Kufuor. All that he can spend his time on is to make sure that John Mahama and the NDC said they're going to build mosques for the Zongo, and it should not happen. That is the most useless thing he can spend his time on. People he presides over as the leader, making sure he's protecting them. No, he has left them to be killed like dogs. Today, he's not even pushing for the report from the committee. Why? These are young men. These are Ghanaians. These are not animals. Zongo for Nyamwao. These men had kids. They had wives. They died before their mothers. They died before their fathers. These are young men. Some of them, you Nana Dankwe Kufuor, when you were in Kumasi 2015, you were sleeping in your father's homes. And you know. That boy who was shot 16 times, Hanan, you, Ekufuado, anytime you were in Kumasi in 2015, you were sleeping in his father's house. After your campaigns, you sleep in his father's house. But today, you have denied these people. You are saying you know them from nowhere, then they are armed robbers. NPP. Let me show you this. This man, he was shot 16 times. 16 times. Till date, the policemen who shot these Zongo guys, we don't know where any of them, where they are. We've been told they've been sacked. We know they are still working. 16 times. And I'm speaking to my Muslim communities, and it doesn't matter this thing happened in Kumasi. Let me tell you, the perception of this president and this government about Zongos is crazy. Wherever you are and you are Muslim, you are a Muslim, they see you to be like this. Wherever they see you, wherever they see a Zongo community, they see the men there like this because they don't see them as humans. If these 7 men who were shot down, 7 men, they were Achim boys, do you think this case will still be hanging? They said they don't know them, they are armed robbers. When these guys were going wherever they went through 3 police posts. 3! They went through 3 police posts. They didn't know they were armed robbers. Your own committee said they are not. Let us see the committee report. No. BAWUMIA is a Muslim. Mustafa Hamid is a Muslim. And you have the guts to come and talk about moral rights, to come and talk about corrupt people, devilish people. Mustafa Hamid, you are a filthy, devilish Muslim because you cannot stand up and fight for your brothers. You are a dirty riffraff who cannot speak for his Zongo brother. I will never respect such a person. You're a peasant, man. And everybody's quiet. It is NPP. Ekufuado is president. We should go ahead and Zongos and go and cheer and vote for Ekufuado again. Allah in his own wisdom will curse us if we do that. I'm telling you. You see this? Abdul Hanan, this is one of the guys who was shot dead. 16 bullets went through him. NPP said they don't know this guy. You see him and SAMIRA BAWUMIA when they wanted power. You see this guy and SAMIRA BAWUMIA. This is the boy they shot. 16 bullets went through this boy. But the NPP came out to say they don't know this guy. There's a picture of him and SAMIRA. All the boys who died put their lives on the line to campaign for Ekufuado. They are card-bearing members of the NPP, like myself. So if you're in a Zongo, if you're a young man and you think this is a joke, my friend, this election, it's either you are going to vote to hang yourself or to redeem yourself. Because let me tell you, 7 people were shot, gunned down. Still, if Zongo votes for Ekufuado, then you are doomed. Because they will see you people, with all due respect, as dogs. Because when we got 7 of them, we killed them like dogs and displayed their bodies on the street and told the world that we don't know them. No, nobody said anything. So why can't we kill 20 more? That is why I was so pissed when that guy, Prince J, or then that film actor said he's from the Zongo, he's from Nima. Actually, nobody should talk to him. I'm saying, wait, Jimmy. Do you know the scholars Omufri Nima, Omufri Mamubi, Omufri Muslim communities? Such a riffraff. That is the only place you could use as an example, and that is what the NPP thinks. Omu here boys to do their dirty jobs. They think Zongo is the best place to go. And after that, they will kill them and tell them they don't know them. What is this? This is one of the guys who was killed, Abdul Hanan. This same guy is with the regional minister. And you tell me he's not NPP? These boys helped you people get into power. You killed them. And I'm speaking to my Muslim sisters and brothers who are saying that we will kill ourselves for Nana. We will do this for NPP. My friend, go and read the Quran very well. These are Asawasi boys. Asawasi boys. Everybody, we all knew them. What is happening today? That's them. You see them? These are the same guys with the MC, Alidu Seidu. And this Alidu Seidu knows all that happened. Even the last person they talked to before they were gunned down was this Alidu Seidu. Is that not Jogate? And they'll come out and say they don't know them. Omunya people for Omunya armed robbers, and they disrespect the dead. They put such a bad name on these people before they were buried. They destroy them even after death. And nobody wants to talk about it. The question is simple. Where is the committee report? Till date, where is the report? We don't know what is in there. You said they are not armed robbers. Where is the report? Where is the Ashanti Regional Chief Imam? What are you doing? You have become a foot soldier. Following car. Go and read your Quran again. Is car important in the Quran? Go back and read the basics. You don't deserve to lead the Ashanti Regional Mosque. Never. You have lost that respect. If by this week you don't organize a press conference to make sure that that report is released before elections, you don't deserve to be there. You are a coward, and you are part of the reason these boys are buried today. You see, there was a time when this case started, right? I wrote something on social media. And what hurts me was one guy. He's also called Mustafa Hamid. This guy. I need to show his face. This guy. Where is this guy? This guy. He's also called Mustafa Hamid. This has been a while, about 7 months. This guy is a Muslim. Today he works at Ghana Gas or something as a mechanical oil. I don't even know. This guy came on social media to insult me, came into my inbox and told me that I should fuck off. If they are dead, they are dead. They are animals. This guy, they call him Mustafa Hamid. He's in the NPP. He came into my inbox, insulted me. I said, hey, are you not a Muslim? Don't you feel any pain? He said he doesn't care. Today, he's in Ghana Gas or someone, whatever working. This guy. I kept that message. So I tried to dig him out. So when I started digging, I was like, Jesus Christ. So Muslims destroying Muslims? You're a young man. Because of politics? He's a Zongo boy. And that is what he told me. I should fuck off from social media. Why? If they are killed like dogs. Is that my problem? That is what he told me. When I dug him out, and so I started seeing it, I'm like, okay, no problem. So you are part of the problem now. So these are the people who are destroying the communities, the Zongo communities. He's following Mustafa Hamid around. Mr. Mustafa Hamid, if you're a Zongo boy, a cleric who understands the Quran, why don't you come out and say, hey, this is my government. I want us to go to the bottom of this before elections. You are a hypocrite. You are the murderers. And until we get to the bottom of this issue, this should not rest. If you're a Muslim and you believe in the Quran, if you don't get answers before election and you vote for Kufuor, Allah will not forgive you. And I'm telling you this on authority because God in his own wisdom will see you are a hypocrite. If you sleep and swear with the Quran and you don't force the leaders to bring out the report today, you are not a legit Muslim. And God in heaven will not look at you. I tell you, you can pray 200 times a day. God will not look at you because you have forsaken your own brothers. You have ignored your brothers to be treated like animals. You don't understand the Quran. These men, they have been displayed at the back of trunks of cars as animals. Even the police commander, the press conference he had, the car number plates, the numbers he gave were wrong numbers. Wrong numbers. Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Because a party is in power and doing kind of crebium and nobody is speaking. I grew up, with all due respect, in a very good community. I went to an international school which was built in a Zongo. That is what you people don't know. I went to an international school in Obuasi which was built in the middle of a Zongo. So I have majority of my friends who are Zongo boys. And I never in my life seen them as other people because I see them as my brothers. But if we allow people in power, we allow our own brothers to treat us like animals, and we support them at the end of the day, all because we have allowed hate to fill our hearts as Muslims, then we have to answer questions to Allah. These people have kids, they have wives. You see the trauma they are going through every single night. Their children go to bed and be like, where is my dad? And you people sit there and you, the regional chief imam, you are sitting there going after cars, campaigning for a man who cannot tell you the people they gunned down, why they were killed. Imams, different kinds of imams in Kumasi, in Ghana, you're all quiet. Why are you making things difficult for the people who believe in you people? I'm disappointed. And until we go to the bottom of this, if you're a Muslim in Ghana and you get up in the morning without finding the result of this death of your brothers, and you go to the ballot to go vote for the same person who oversaw the killings of your brothers, then with all due respect, Allah in heaven will not forgive you. I am telling you this on authority. Allah in his own wisdom would never, because you need to seek. We need to seek. And we know the truth. And nobody wants to speak. And I'll keep on hitting this till election day. Where is the report? Where is the committee report? The report said these boys were not armed robbers. So, why were they killed? Why haven't those policemen been paraded? Why haven't they been jailed? Why hasn't every person who was involved in this been jailed? Ekufuado. So if you're a Muslim, and my problem goes to somebody like Mustafa Hamid, BAWUMIA, and they come into your communities and they're like, vote for us, we love you, Zongo development. These people are murderers because they watched, they knew, and they know that these your brothers were killed cold-blooded, and they don't care because all they need is power, and they want to use you to get to that power. And we have to change. We need to stop it. We need people to come in and investigate and get to the bottom of this. Money cannot bring lives. Compensating families does not change anything. We need to know the truth. You use money to shower everybody, to cover everything. No. In our own Quran, you go in there, money is nothing. It is your soul, you and Allah. Why have we allowed people to use pieces of money, 25,000 Ghana, 250,000 Ghana? What is it going to do for you? Your brothers have been gunned down. If you don't stop this now, after election, they'll be killing more. And that is what we will not allow. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Ekobedu. After this short break, we're going to go straight to the editorial of the day.
Enipa to nkwasiaba mpanimfo zole aka akese anonim to muntimi nya kwan nipa ne nam fom aka abetima akwan asi nipa nkoma ese nipa ya leda ke ma ka ntimi mesene nko kwasiafo ama mpanimfo nkwasiafo ene mote asiafo.
I have my first call on the line. Hello, Aunt Monica.
Hello, Togby. Good evening.
Good evening, Aunt Monica.
Ghana toka amiba akpanosia Ghana funina ayesi yedawa o di kano so what's in there Zongo boys were armed robbers na ke da Samira BAWUMIA no so ya armed robber Joga te ya armed robber minister no so ya armed robber na seka me pedam ka asem pe Samira BAWUMIA Bible no Quran no Nyankopon yusi besia oye Queen Hadassah obadan Esther even the man and I will enkotum a save woman. But still, what's to be a dinner dama? Samira BAWUMIA. It's still a Ghana for your support a Professor Nana, the Omejimanu face to our mayhem. So Professor Nana open for your vice president to come or yeah, president because the year no should be in the year. And so I bet you the year. I'm Ghana Mr. Punina. Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Aunt Monica, finish up. Yeah.
Hello, Toby.
Yeah.
It's Ghana Messiafunia, Obian Votima, J&J. O San Messiafu had a better pro not to war. A crow what the Messian what it is to pro, Messian for why I did. Said the Benina Coffin, send you for no what a Bessia Papa or any papa. It's a prophet, and I bet the Ghana crow or the Swan hen. Oh yeah, then no baby some of them. Mahama, mercy your Bible to go to a message so fast and the feeling vice on what they did. Ghana up a little paper. To put them in what money as a man or no call or no call for. Show the Yafu woman. You look for your one. ye ye ni wano when you find no bo well be see ya lo fwa ye ni
Auntie Monica, I'm sure.
Thank
you. That was Auntie Monica, versatile. All right. Hello. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Kevin,
good evening, sir.
Dindi sa first class. So
Bibiaboko.
Waka ya asemaye Zongo phone waka ya asemaye. Unim de yemi hikura yemi ya. Sa nasara kutan as Toria ye use to say remote control. Olukwa malu PS bienu na otime ko. Oh. When sometimes would you want to say only NPP ni dia. We are the papa. Udome NPP we are Zongo ni obia and the udome pia enu na ekosunu je mi yakura na ye nasara coordinator Aziz onu na zeze oninam sa na NPP vom benvone asadia Zongo for o tini nkasa o oninam na onu suka miti sala sukura osi nyankupo emfa NDC boni echomu she because the Aziz put usi nyankupo emfa NDC boni encho because NDC for pretended to say Zongo for ti nyankupo emfa boni encho she ye amu na ekuomu Zongo for kumas utiti won bia ekoba wo fuel free bonu ekoba or fuel free and Zongo for enyamu Zongo for kuna mutu udi amu pelo pe o di yahu Zongo nu wa almost Zongo fund nu sanitation na insecurity this some say the one mu ye Zongo policy no TC almost say education sanitation security why no mu ye Zongo for.
Thank you, sir.
So mu perform
all right. Sorry, we had to move on. Sorry. Thank you very much for the call, though. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Kevin, that's Nya calling from Switzerland.
All right, sir.
Kevin, my name is Vice President, what's Zimbabwe?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we said the Mugabe system will be on person we use Ghana. Yeah, that's the way I'm thinking, because won't you mean a rural country like your own personal country? Because Ghana and Nigeria don't quite be.
Yeah. All right, boss. Second
one, so they check their barrels before they were enter the site before they arrive in Ghana.
Yeah. All right, boss. Thank you very much.
I don't know the reason why
it's thank you. All right. That was his opinion too. Let's try and do this. Hello. Okay. People are struggling to get through. I know the line is jammed. Everybody will get through. Hello, caller. Okay. Hello. Hello.
This is Samira speaking.
All right. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Please, can I speak Hausa?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, every language is allowed on this platform.
Yeah, because I want to express myself. Don Allah, sunana Rina Yakub. Ya hankuri dan gaya ma musulmai don Allah don annabi kar wani ya je ya vote ya ba NPP because NPP na ba su da wani alhairi tare da mu. Kudin da suke ba mu kadan da suke ba zai kai mu ko ina. Mu ji tsoron Allah. Muna kashe yan uwayenmu, muna zagin yan uwayenmu saboda party. Yau abin da aka ganin ga na kuka ne hal shi sa don Allah don annabi mu advice kanmu. Kudin da suke ba mu nan kiyama Allah ya tambaye mu ko me muka ci duniyan ga in dai ba kan hanyar shi bane kiyama mun biya kiyama Allah ya tambaye mu sai sa mu ji tsoron Allah saboda Allah yan uwayenmu yaran mu aka kashi aka yi musu kaman dabbobi don Allah mu ji tsoron Allah NPP ba fatin alkhairi bane don Allah ko ba ka vote ma NDC ma kai dai kaka vote don Allah ka su zo su rude wani kudi. Kevin, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. All right. Hello. 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 sir. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Hello, Kelvin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, good evening. I'm Prince calling from Dubai.
All right, sir.
Kelvin,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very happy you show that child, that small boy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy, Kelvin. This death, it happened at Akotache.
Mm.
You know Cape Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kelvin, I found the picture na show now.
Yeah.
I Akotache na see Kelvin. Na mo drive anopa I'm my child anopa. And a Fulani for we. Lucky there were Fulani. It's a problem not that one. And I'm a mere tree. Sansana Mammy Rusu, or could a Fulani bia, Wabaha, there 5 months. Kelvin, like I thought was a Fulani for name. It's very like Oyarel. Now with SAMIRA BAWUMIA, a tomb echo, Papa is. You are going to campaign and telling like Kofi Ankasano, Kelvin, it's nature like. A being for one.
Yeah.
It will nature being for one. But me and felt I boldness. I look up a care campaign. Shadow was a Fulani. Shadow was a Fulani. But more be a fee into one. Calvin Dory or the one.
I'm sure we go fancy. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
You can next. Yeah. Perfect. But that's because ended that. Yeah, can keep for enterprise for girls you want to answer me.
Yeah.
And I said about them Zongo 7 and I as a pa. But in football platform not the door you fake not to the I'm happy there. Call it Biabaka there. It happening Cape Coast. But we are sabi yen ya no Zongo for me Zongo ni sabi. But although since I was answer. Ba we kuna ubutu was ayo. Na do Kelvin one bad or save Ghana. And onye for some Atamils contest or losing. Onye Mahama contest no losing a third time. It's not was a Zunkofaka. Was a Zunkofaka into Ghana one bad or bay be Ghana no. Or bad them scan and kofu abrochi and kofu remortgage one property. No was the shares campaign anymore. It's now sabi nutrient bente who's a nutrient. No, that hormone. It's a measure now say. It's one cause on that or by an sabi. It won't show what stream nor do who answer there. When was the last time a SAMIRA or Kokurum don't want to kakasa? When was the last time?
The whole 4 years, Uncle. I've been out to me bow. Yeah.
In the actual way, Kafubaka up on your pancake. Oh, there's someone not hormone. Sabi not for NPP for Sabi. Won't share answer. One would have them of one, but over Bogana Crown. The Ghana will be busy. This is a Ghana Kaya there. It waka there Zimbabwe in Tumunkasa.
Yeah.
I showed them like a faint no about your day. Must say a cook was there in Yankuma. If I think a Yankuma there or a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Sacrifice at the monk of one thing, but Yankupon one could say, Inshallah, the truth will come out.
Thank you very much, Nevs. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello. Okay, so we jumped here. All right. When the calls, yeah, we jumped here. Let's see. Hello. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. So go ahead.
Yeah. Mr. Kevin. May can about school minister no. Amidino. Sa nensensem na oko jina ye zongo fo na na ema no pan ono disa asem no. Oko jina mi hu se o ma speech a oni zongo fo omo Quran friends ema zongo fo.
Hello. Hello? Oh, bad.
Odi ye kan se Quran yema reference zongo fo no moto no mutienu.
Yeah.
Nti no hu se ndom mu di zongo fo ni ma ye fom yes how ye zongo minister no. BAWUMIA mi hu so mu de Quran a che BAWUMIA nsem ma BAWUMIA swear with Quran. Nti no sa niema we no sam zongo penifo no mu di NPP. Nti so hu so mu zongo bia omo ka ho bi unso mo ko ni boy bia omo ka ho bi because mo ma sa de no e din ko cha asem politics ntoro ewu politics mu no utimi ko dina zongo fo se masalachi mu se de ben na uzongo minister utimi ko tu Quran e the prophet e the yen fampo BAWUMIA akufo addo ayeti tibi pa tu ma court a granting ya granting pa bail akufo addo se me jani pam tani pa wi oye ni pa wo be ko tu Quran e the na elef
Yamisha boss, have a wonderful night. Hello? Okay, hello?
Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Good evening to you, your crew, and the listeners.
Good evening, sir.
I did the Rema. I said visa lottery, no.
We remember that Yankee no, Yankee no. We remember.
Me problem can Auntie Monica.
Auntie Monica, on the bottom of 5 1.
Me Baba Remuna, Auntie Monica were cutting me off. And I were cutting me off. Anyway, that. Kelvin, I just wanna what can I say? Yeah. Once again, thank you. Say your type of journalism, no, none can be compared to it. What you here? Me who be that? I've lived in this country for years. Me US animal. Christian man poor what type of journalism now, you know. Obi journalist be in Ghana, obi to me the whole eye there out of all. What you say, but I hope say all the Muslim community in Ghana, no, they will have the opportunity to watch this very episode. What you say, it's very revealing, it's telling, and it's just mind baffling. What me Ghana, no, but all the same, no, we shall be the vector.
Yeah. Thank you very much. All right. Hello. Hello, caller.
Yes, hello.
Good evening.
It's Shaman and I'm not here for now.
Oh, okay.
And then somehow the abanity.
As a chair, Bunya dancing. As a chair, Bunya dancing.
Me see, is share. Me see, if Fulani for your hopper, teams to Samira near Casas, Tiampo, yeah, John. They have a Quran because of Samira. Both are NPP Nyina, Fulani person, now to vote to a better Hana, Fulani phoning in or Munina, Dania Kutuama NPP because of Samira, And Sidan on the mail, no, would you check? And no, would you check? They are having no Quran. Samira, even one them for air on Becca, some for Samira, why since they were who be done for who said the because now so your people for no dear Hammy Quran said, yeah, we were MPP party Quran in Nima de cry, I say, you mean a do creo, say, baby, net me do Hannah Mintias here because party and your Omuna and do Fulani for. Omumpe is certainly a Muslim, Omumpe as a Musuye, the Jim one, me, but in a means to say. Now, sir, we and then we yeah, now I am pieces to be nine. You said
that. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right. Yamisha also sorry. The line just dropped. I'm sorry. Hello. Okay. Hello. Your line do remember US lottery guy tight. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, when the lottery no US lottery no we no I lottery no we dino. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm sure I was saying yeah more you know someone munya butrena munti sama obekasama. Wow. I don't know how to say Kevin. Why would you life at too danger? Say come on, points are evident points. No, one more brother. Me share these videos with them, pictures with them. So, then we give after vote no on my kwajao.
Yeah.
Who ni pasu about the no yao. Who born no yao for nothing. The control zone for more in the fine. Young also, Mr. Kevin.
Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful evening. All right. Chinasa. Bye bye. US lottery, no remand, and one will remember. Yeah, put my lottery. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, don't listen to your set. Listen to me directly. What is coming from the TV is a little delayed. So just talk. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I would like to ask some questions. Well, the 7 guys that has been killed. Are we sure they don't know something that they are trying to prevent them from telling people?
The committee hasn't still come out with their report. That is why we are asking the committee, bring something out to let us see. To date, nothing has come out. But the committee said they are not armed robbers. So let us see the report. What is inside the details? We want to know.
So are they trying to tell us that first anyone can enter into the police force and then just kill anyone and then walk away free?
Yeah.
Are we even safe? Because if I want to kill someone and I don't have a way, I can join the police force and then kill that person.
Yeah.
And then try get sacked. Because it's very serious. They keep attacking us here in Newtown, and I don't know what we've done to them.
You calling from Newtown in Accra?
It's very serious. Yeah, Accra, Newtown.
They keep doing that there. They come there and they frustrate you, the guys there.
Yeah, the police around, they meet people and then they just start harassing them, beating them and all that.
Oh, man.
When you try to ask questions why they are trying to do that, and then you try and then say you are trying to fight them.
You are resisting arrest and brofu basabi, then they'll just use that.
Just because of they have a uniform on. Are we even safe? Are they to protect us or to intimidate us?
I'll send a reporter to Newtown. I'll send a reporter to Newtown to cover some of these things and we show to Ghanaians. Don't worry, I'll get my boys there.
Thank you. And I want Ghanaians to think clearly about their future. If they want to progress in life, they should try and then kick this man out. Because he is not going to give anything to us. And he's not ready to do anything for the youth. Thank you. Thank
you, sir. Have a wonderful evening in Newtown. All right. That was from Newtown in Accra. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
nyamine ni mini zongo boys no yenenwa ete but ono nche de yeyufo and we see now they even self say you think that they deserve to shut them down like that, you know? They don't deserve that. And engine and then you know I have apathy one only you one to come over for multinationals multina waters are and we see now one a man for income because of one I think this president way is in power now is ignorant. One tribe and one fine fooling and so on 1 year law. One for long no Findel watch a rimpa on Saturday the Wokun. Watch a ria and a born. What you are 100 more police 100
problem beam no be say you and one they have to instant justice. Those things we have to take it serious. And non say we have to encourage a and community, but until the person is proven guilty, if you have any means of just grabbing the person and making the person face the law, that is what Imbranica. You see, but you see, it is different when maybe somebody tries to shoot at civilians or at the police. Anything I make something say, this issue, we wanted to see the report. We want to see the committee report said. These guys, were they armed robbers? Where were they purchased from? Where we need to know the details. And then you see and suddenly JD say Omokasa no more armed robbers. No report this one. Nobody wants to bring the report out. Ashanti Regional Chief Imam, they are not pushing. Different leaders in the NPP. Omia Muslims, Mustafa Hamid, Bawumia, they are all Muslims. Nobody wants to talk about it, boss.
I know, because even I can see your face talking about this. You are so mad that, man, even you make me mad more. You know, so the thing where we are there, and the government and your punish. You know, they don't deserve to die. You know, when deserve because economy me dinner, where then what him. It's 1 year, Yamamoya soft man, no one should say you hard workers, but can we will pa. Yeah, you do much them punching, even self on put they are. I can't tuna somewhat Germany, no, then we saw one there. Won't be poor over to my yes, one waka, Jumoye, or had you that chin nebusha for fear. Mama mention Okala, one in our way, then Okado Sabadab, and one in our walkers up, but one had even to toilet, maybe a Juman answered away and away. And see now, and Timama Pocho, some Mamutumba Papa, no Solicana, if you phone po. They don't deserve to die. Watch 100 more police in here, 100 more jet, no one do an awesome war.
Thank you,
because you
I'm sure. All right. Yeah, people are heartbroken. You know, people really it hurts. You see, hello. Okay, hello. We have 5 more minutes to enter the show. Hello. Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you. The Bachelor would set no.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, my bro.
What bro? I said when you green card. When you launch in Waffle.
Anyway, that's it. I'm sure. But fine. Yes, I can work at every now. Me sure says Zongo for no so bibliati, especially Muslim for no bibliati. Now sometimes we are name one. More defend your friend say NPP pan no Facebook.
Yeah.
Now Muslims.
Yeah.
Muslims pan different say omo be atempa. I feel like look say guy be as if Mr. Farm or be did what him.
Yeah.
The same issue agree for the do matter no sa o ka be na o be shade say you credit down e san say o ye NPP on person be kan kren e ya na mo because they be am me card and say party na obi ni papa obi mame na ya ko page mama no we ya sound pass then you know say wo dey kra etu ho ama obi ama no ke no or the election on busia I don't know they need to be protect usu unwano mo ani busia Muslims so nka dia me so mo ye baako enti assembly si wo ayi say ayi enkofo ye ko mo Zongo yi. Now I was thinking say it's going to create something even in the NPP because it's not boys no they were NPP because come you form who no wo hwe enkofo me twa wo hia ni ya obi asem obeka bia say enkofo we yiri mo omo NPP for we omo NPP for but me don't mean say the fact is that we need to report number out no then we are going to assume for them it is going to force us to assume for them it means we are very sure say enkofo no omo NPP for we use you for some dubious criminal thing we use you for that I don't say it's in the out into therefore no they have to control them so we use so that secret will be buried. So one person will report in the out there. It is going to force us to assume for them. And maybe what we are going to assume may be right. It is I won't say you see there. I'm not reporting about now what's keeping them from bringing out the report. I did a check. So when you say Omuya Konfwa, next Omuya Mwebesa, what is keeping you from bringing out the report? Oh, but we are very sure if someone file report here Malta, I'm that power. I'm making sure that uncle
on the Tinan phobia or Medi Bonino. I see a good tune.
Yeah.
Even when another corner, we have to join because so share US America. So the law and nobody is above it. So Trump and the business now or not say Joe comedy Ghana ain't Ghana the highest Nako to my 20. Appointee me this because we are Nako 2. You person Ghana to that I can't it's a president. And now young continue and kitty or look on the local so we are 15 years. And now law and Lord, I shall be sure you, but that's it.
Thank you. Mati. All right. Thank you. Hello. All right. I think that's going to be. I'm trying to pick the last caller, but okay, it looks like we can make it this time. All right, thank you very much. That's the end of the phone-in segment. Tomorrow we're going to be here. We're going to be doing the do. Tomorrow it's a Thursday. Tomorrow's a Thursday. Yes, 4 p.m. US time, 8 p.m. Ghana time. We're going to meet here and then talk Ghana, talk issues. It's been quite an interesting show. A lot of dynamics was centered on BAWUMIA, SAMIRA, Mustafa Hamid, Zongo 7, Fulanis. Next week, I'll be interviewing the Fulanis for them to also tell their own story. So it's been a pleasure having you online this evening. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. Thank you to the producers. Thank you to the family. If this is the first time you join the show, it's with all due respect. It's always on every Monday to Friday. Monday 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. all the way through to Friday. So it's a weekday. It's a week show. It's an international show. Thank you very much for being part of it. Thank you to our Patreons too. I really appreciate your gestures. I'd like to say have a wonderful night. Enjoy your night from here in the United States, DC, from the studios of Loud Silence Media, from the crew, from the Ghost team. We would like to say thank you very much for being part of tonight's show. Have a wonderful night and focus. When you focus, you get to the last cent.
Any part on Quasiaba, Penninfo, the Akakasi, no Numto, Muntimin Yaquine, Nipan and Nam for my car, Abetima, Quayasi, Nipan Coma. They send Nipa Aledaka, my can't be messenenko. Quasiafo, a man Penninfo, Quasiafo, and Nemote. Quasiafo.
Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I invite you to spare a moment to walk through with us the length and breadth of this country and see what, just in a sneak view, we are about to show you. A video documentary that introduces today's presentation.
Just see black and white.
Here is a 38-in-1 cubicle private water closet facility for a rural community in the Ashanti region. The government is building over 1,400 of similar facilities for communities with no or disproportionate access to toilet facilities in all regions, plus 200 multi-unit flushable latrines, and has distributed over 17,000 units of Dignity toilets. Also, the government has built 4,765 toilet facilities in communities where open defecation is pervasive. All of these together is providing decent places of convenience for over 8 million people whose options would have been cut to either open defecation.
Most of the toilets in the data that we have just seen, that we in the table, are toilets that have been built under the One Constituency 1 Million project. But
that is not the end of the story. We have about 6 projects under the Toilets for All policy. We have built 28,485 household toilets. 12,972 toilets have been built. Then there's ongoing construction of the Gaslit project. 5,000 toilets are being built there. The Government of Ghana Household Toilet Program, we're building 1,900 toilets there. And Rural Sanitation Model and Strategy Program, 40,348 toilets, serving 3,000 communities. And then under the Urban Sanitation Pilot Project, 21,332. So under the Toilet for All program, at least 109,000 household toilets have been constructed, benefiting 856,000 people. This is
Nkwasiaba ya sole ane ye to monhwe ekwan na asi anipa ntimi nkoro manso kwasiaba enipa to nkwasiaba mpanimfo sole aka akase enonum to muntimi nya kwan nipa ne nam fom aka abetima ekwan asi nipa nkoma ese nipa ya leda ke ma ka ntimi mesene nko kwasiafo amampanimfo nkwasiafo ene mote asiafo nkwasiaba ya sole ane ye to monhwe ekwan na asi anipa ntimi nkoro manso kwasiaba enipa to nkwasiaba mpanimfo sole aka akase enonum to muntimi nya kwan nipa ne nam fom aka abetima ekwan asi nipa nkoma ese nipa ya leda ke ma ka ntimi mesene nko kwasiafo amampanimfo nkwasiafo ene mote.
Yes, they are usually short-tempered. Look at him. Bring it closer. Look at him. He's already annoyed. These guys have short tempers not because they like it. No, because God created them in such a way that they cannot help it but be short-tempered. Look at his biological makeup. The chest starts from here, the stomach is here. Meaning everything is within 30 centimeters. So imagine the heart, the lungs, the intestines and the stomach. They are usually short-tempered. Look at him. Bring it closer. Look at him. He's already annoyed. These guys have short tempers not because they like it. No, because God created them in such a way that they cannot help it but be short-tempered. Look at his biological makeup. The chest starts from here, the stomach is here. Meaning everything is within 30 centimeters. So imagine the heart, the lungs, the intestines and the stomach are all the same.
C'est très femme. Kojobi. 2020 the Mahameba. And them clear cause offer. I go for the band with a share 4 years, but now so the end will be yo. 1 is 3, 1 4. Scan the band with your money from me. And penny a band said 2020, but when you came from I wanted the mama fa. I said mama fa. 2020 when you down play cause mama fa. I said mama fa. Mama fa. 2020 when you be on play. Galam say was so be working. Oba na okofa soldiers buasi yentimete na wachisi scaveters na wachisi low bed ubegunu tele yebetu ofo na chitu benches na yebehunu na pa na beba na say 2020 baso ne yetim kwam abane de mama fa ase mama fa 2020 oni obi am precause mama fa ase mama fa ofado mama fa 2020 oni obi am pre onya ba no otiakra Oma man so mpo mehwe kura galam se ya ne dididi enu obi na nyesika wo mede totra petrol otrumu credit transfer so ade tax whatever otrumu obebeti Ghana wonim se abane de mama fa ese mama fa 2020 oni obi am precause mama fa ese mama fa ofado mama fa 2020 oni obi am pre 2020 the Mahameba. And them clear cause offer. I go for the band with a share 4 years, but now so the end will be yo. 1 is 3, 1 4. Scan the band with your money from me. And penny a band said 2020, but soon you think kwam. Abane de mama fa. I say mama fa. 2020 2020 when you be precause mama fa I say mama fa mama fa 2020 when you be pre mama fa